see that.
Oh,
Type it in the whereby chat.
Okay, man.
no, because everybody can see it. Everybody can see it still.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything foolish. All right.
Do that.
It's not like it's not bad. It's just a little gross.
Do it in DMs because it still comes up when you type something.
Contemplatively.
Right. I will DM whoever wants to know.
Send to me.
Oh, I have to mute the Twitch.
Oh, hey, 12-sided guy, you're the one who's doing the Miskatonic Community College, right?
Who's this emo in his hood?
All right, wait. So what if I covered the song? All right, and kind of the kicker at the end was
what is that?
What song?
I can't find the reasons to stay sane.
Oh,
one by one, they all just fade away.
God damn it!
Right?
I consider that.
You don't have to say yes. I was just listening to the song earlier.
No. I'll consider it. It's just there's legal issues.
Yeah, Pat, you want to?
Oh, I can't imagine there would be.
You want to know?
No, I'll change the lyrics entirely.
It was somebody. Pat, I think it was Heather drew this face, and then the tag was.
I'm checking my Discord.
Part of it too is a lot of the copyright striking mechanisms are automated.
Oh yeah, as of late.
And they're not good at recognizing like covers or spoofs necessarily. They just they hear and they're like, oh, it's the same thing. Kind of like how Ice Ice Baby and that one song by Queen.
Right. Yeah, because
what if I like
Oh, I'm so far from that point. Regardless, like
what if I sang it different, like a little bit different?
Like I said, I'm so far from that point at this.
You have to be like pitch different, and like it's just too much work.
How are we doing, friends? I am going to.
I've shaved and I hate it. I realize I was terrible without. Short version is I just needed it gone.
I think I'm the one who keeps saying that you look better unshaven than shaved, which is something I don't usually say to guys, right? I've told you that before.
Yes. No, I
refuse.
I have what's called Irish beard. It's called that. Yeah.
I think
I was like, let's get rid of it and try again.
I'm trying to look for something and I can't find it, and it's making me sad.
Oh right, shill post time. Duh.
Yeah, it's wee woo shill wagon arrive. Shill truck.
Seeing myself on camera, I almost just want to like draw it in with a marker.
Shill truck
draw
arrive.
in your face? Is that what you?
Well, because I'm looking at myself on camera, I'm like, holy fuck, I look bad. I need that back.
Okay, so true story. I don't actually know where we are. I totally checked out at the end there.
I think we're somewhere in like
at
Oregon.
A VA facility that we just finished looting, more or less. We got the bits we need, so we're gonna head back to Junk Heap and have a party. Get Greg a leg.
Greg a leg. Greg a leggin.
Greg a leggin, having a blast.
Oh God.
Greg or no? What's Greg's character?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Our boy.
Charlie and Phoenix in the mornings.
Nice.
And they just do that whole bit, but in the ghoul voice.
Oh my God.
Cool.
Are you Pokemon? Hello? What?
No, that was an Abed reference.
Perfect. Yes, it is
Abed reference.
Video streams podcasts.
Which now that I remember Community, whenever anybody's like, what's when I try to explain why I don't come across as quite right to people, I open up with, have you seen Community?
Oh my God.
Right? And when they're like, yes, I just point at myself, I'm like, Abed, and they're like, I get it.
They're like, bed.
I found the screenshots. Oh my God. Pat, check your Discord.
I will check it after I finish She'll
Fine,
rotate.
fine.
Oh! Oh!
Now, if that wasn't a Pokemon sound, I don't know what it is.
That is Pat's Pokemon sound. Her like
No, it's the
Pokemon name
growl.
must be like.
Growl.
"Ooh."
No, it's the growl. What do you mean?
Patimon.
Yeah, it is actually the growl, though.
Dun 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 dun. Doo-dee-doo.
It's funny that I made Thren a language full of trills when like my thing is just it should be
I'm sorry, I can't take the Thren seriously. It looks like you just traced pictures.
Wait, what?
I can't
I
take
think
the
you
Thren
sent me
seriously. It looks like
Rainbow.
you just traced pictures.
You know the context, right?
I do. And it doesn't look like, oh, you referenced. It looks like you just fucking put a piece of
I
paper
didn't-
down.
I literally did not do that. I've never done that in my life. I look at reference pictures and I draw them. In some cases, the Thren weren't even using in case as reference art.
Don't lie to me.
Yeah. Like,
Don't lie to me.
if you're gonna say that shit, change your username.
Okay. I'm
I
trying
can't-
to learn the style.
Out.
In case fangirl 888.
I'm trying to learn this style. Shut up.
I'm trying to teach myself how to draw art better. That's why I catch every single one of Incase's live streams.
Uh-huh.
Oh my lord.
You're actually a simp.
Simp!
Yeah,
What?
actually.
Yeah, I
Yes,
want to
yes.
learn. How-
Yes, and I
Actually,
watch
it's
Game of
so
Thrones for the
good.
political intrigue.
Oh, actually, all right. Look, the invitation has a
Oh
really
come on, we all do.
lot.
I mean, please. Why else would you watch that show? It's not like the ending was any good.
What show are you watching? What are you talking
Ooh.
about?
That was fucking ooh.
What were you guys? What are you guys talking?
Got
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Damn.
Oh.
This is like, I'm going to give you that hot take back, and I'm going to take my Chinese nuclear submarine, and I'm going to allow you to bring that take in via remote control, because I don't want to bring the
so
fire
yellow.
home.
I actually really like Game of Thrones. All of it.
Ow.
I think they did a good job.
I keep looking
No,
at my
no, you
Discord and
don't.
seeing
No,
the
you
fucking- the
I,
fucking
do- I do. Totally.
Wink, wink, wink.
The jar is missing.
Just because my voice sounds sarcastic all the time doesn't mean I'm being sarcastic.
Yes, and I'm not socially
But
aloof.
What does this look like?
Bruh.
Mouse over it.
You guys
Oh
making
my
gestures?
god.
That's what I get for not looking at the whereby all the time.
No, it's not aware by.
Oh.
It's just memes.
Come join us tonight on Diesel Shot for some more Fallout E. Wait, no, I have to hyphenate that. Otherwise, it'll be all one word. Goodness.
I could get a jar.
Oh
What?
my god.
No.
Well, everything is wrong.
I haven't. Okay.
All right, gang. So we're down a player, and
Oh, no.
the only thing I can think is the Hail Mary toss.
Just NPC them for the game, or
Okay, I have a plan.
The guy who was getting his leg back is not here. Unlucky.
Oh, shit.
wait. So he's skipping leg day.
Oh my god.
Wait, you just yoink.
Make that
Mr.
joke.
Lee.
Yeah, I was gonna say just yoink, please, Joe. Hello.
Yeah.
That's definitely a lead joke.
Oh no, you just woken.
Repurposed.
Who's Lee calling? What the fuck is going on?
It's all good.
What do you
we're
think?
Just gonna
This
we're gonna
guy
go back
probably-
to town and give you your leg. So don't worry.
That's who
about
he's
it. Take
calling.
time.
Oh.
All right, peace.
My logic is if they can put
Yeah.
up with us like giving them Justin Bieber, we can get away with basically anything at this
Greg
point.
is on the way. He's just got something to take care of. So
God.
He's a little slow with one leg.
yeah, he's hopping along. So oh wow, I literally have my Roll20 and my whereabouts on the wrong pages. That would have been a really fun time going live. All right,
Unfortunately. Has your Roll20 fixed
Wait,
itself, by
we
the
aren't
way?
live?
and not that much, but enough that I can
We are
at
live.
least
Yeah, we've
competently
been live for a
negotiate
little
the
while
game.
now.
I
Okay.
literally I have to scream over you people. I'm hitting the go live button, and then it doesn't matter because you don't notice anyway.
I
No,
noticed.
yeah, I
We
knew
all
it was
noticed.
live.
I think everybody
I just-
but Pat
but
noticed.
Pat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew
everybody
it was
but
live too,
Pat.
but then Lee said something about going live, and I'm like,
He had like the we're not live yet like picture thing, like we're starting soon.
Yeah, we still have the stream starting thing, or we did.
But
It's
We did.
we're now here. We're queer, and we're getting ready to begin the very first not the first episode of Uranium
Very
Fever.
first
What?
episode.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And we have no fear. Yeah, everything before this prequel. Today, episode 1.
Yeah, Max. That's why you guys talked about trade policy early on. It was the prequels.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I now have to use the Jar Jar voice the entire stream. I'm sorry.
Everything before was
You're still
like
not gonna be so happy about.
okay, stop. Everything before this was a training arc.
Misa
Now-
vote in
now
fascist
we're getting-
government.
Hello.
What happened?
Can I just say that we have confirmed death of Ahsoka Tano, but not of Jar Jar.
Oh
Impossible.
my
He's the most powerful entity.
god. He is actually one of the Sith Lords that made Snoke. I don't know how the whole thing worked. Oh my god, Flash Party's here!
Greg.
Thank you for
Agree.
calling me.
It's all right.
What was asleep?
Yeah.
Just leave it there.
Quarantine time.
They do be hitting different.
They do.
Yo, that sleep cycle do be hitting different after 2 months of quarantine.
Yeah, I'm waking up at like 2 p.m. I'm rough. So I'm there with you.
I think I'm hungover, but I woke up my body too fast to find out. So
Oh
Oh
god.
shit!
We
You got him hungover?
we have to come up with like a cocktail recipe, and we'll call them quarantinis.
Oh
my God.
spicy! I like it. I like
It's
it.
just a martini with emergency.
Stop.
You know what? I like
People have been
that.
making
I
them since like the
that.
first day of quarantine. They're very bad for your liver.
I would assume so.
no.
That sounds like liver destruction right there. Now, if you want something that looks the same, we can make some Aperol spritz.
Welcome,
A
welcome.
martini with red alert.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys are here in the VA clinic.
Mm-hmm.
You are. Did I put what I normally put in this title? Why am I paranoid all of a sudden? No, I didn't. Fuck. I have a way to edit that, right? Yes,
Yeah, you
I
can
do.
edit it while it's live.
Broadcast options.
This is the part of the show where Lee asks us which episode this is.
No, I've already said the episode. All right.
It's episode 1. He said this is the first episode.
Yeah, come on. Don't you
we
remember?
we begin as we mean to go on with tomfoolery, and
Oh my
you guys
goodness.
have just found a whole lot of very intriguing cybernetics in a box in the back of this ruined VA clinic.
I think we're just leaving, right? Like
I believe that's where we
If
left
there
off.
is nothing else you'd like to do, I believe that someone mentioned gaining
We
possession
searched
of
it,
the
right?
power core.
oh true.
Yeah,
Yes.
there were many looties handed out last time.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Boink.
Who wants to carry it?
Who wants to? That's a good question. Who wants to carry that? Because I'm full.
I'm also
We're gonna,
full.
despite the fact that peek behind the curtain, audience, we didn't resolve our shopping last time. Is it all right if we treat it as though things we probably would have sold aren't in our inventory anymore, so that we can carry new things?
Yes, for the purposes of returning to Junk Heap with them.
Okay, then I will carry the core.
Okay.
Do it.
How did that connect? Nothing.
Oh, I have this marked.
What I love about being a courier is not only do I have like a trait that makes it easier, but I've got like all the containers.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and make sure that I have.
What
What's
what
up?
robot bit do you have for your combat, by the way,
I have
Lisa?
Mark 2 right now.
Okay.
Like, no one ever gives
What?
me sass about wearing fanny
It's
packs.
just, I have a Mark II as well. I was just wondering if you had a better one.
Nope. Not yet.
Home on the waste.
Yeah, I think we're just getting on out of here.
Just
I do
getting on
believe.
out of here. As you get on out of here and you tune your pip gal in, what station do you put it on, Pat?
The regular one.
Which one's the regular one?
The normal, the quality one.
Oh
Oh,
boy, I can't wait to
Old
hear a
times,
fact
I
that about whatever his name is.
Oh, you know what? I'm
That's
gonna
gonna
look
be the
those
first
up now.
fact.
Just I'm gonna prep for that.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, Greg's already ready.
God damn
Yeah.
it. Both of
Is
you.
he?
Probably. we'll find out.
Because
when this
I'll
launches.
let you know, Bobby Darin is also
Oh,
known for recording
fuck.
the most popular version of Mac the Knight.
Pepe
Oh, no
hands.
And that isn't even something I researched. I just knew that already.
Stop
true.
this. Okay, we're leaving. We go
So,
back to
so
town.
if Twimbly dies, I'm gonna play a new character. He's gonna be like a wasteland action hero, and his name will be Bobby Daring.
Stop!
Oh my god.
You exit the site and find yourself in the eastern Tri-City area.
I'm tilting.
Amazing.
Which, as a robot, I suppose you probably could actually do.
I'm molding.
Oh, there it is. Bandages.
I do believe we just make our way back to Drunkeep as straight of line as we can, right?
Sounds good to me. Why, yes, I believe we shall.
Believe we shall.
I do
I
believe.
believe.
All right.
Put the bronze on my forehead.
So we're back to the Crescent, and yeah. So I'm actually having to reference my own handout on Overland Travel at this point, so that I can have some idea.
It's
of how
it's 2.5 for a quarter day.
Oh, it's 2.5 for a quarter day.
Yeah.
So then it took you half a day to get back. And then it took you a quarter day-ish. No, it's like later in the day as you get back
That's
to
not
never
junky.
mind.
That's
Just
not
kidding.
junky.
Just kidding. Yeah, no, it's like night is beginning to fall as you return to Junkie after having arrived there at noon. And you hear the sound of general excitement. And you see
I salute general excitement.
Stop.
You see the
I look
fire
for
raising.
his master at arms.
All right. You know.
We're all just doing
roll me
general-
a perception whiz.
Oh my god.
I'm not actually gonna do that.
What are you doing, girl?
I'll hit a bats.
So I'm trying to find my fucking token. Okay, there I am.
What do I see, Lee?
Yeah, where are we?
All right, you're back in town. Pat, you realize that your ass is not smart enough to make that comment.
Oof.
Wow. Rude.
Rick?
I don't even know what I'm
Yeah, so
supposed to be smart enough to get.
Max is being a smart ass. Hence
Yeah.
why I called for that whiz roll.
And your ass is not
He-
smart enough. is
He
what she's saying.
didn't take the bait, but you did.
I took the vape, maybe.
All right, yeah. So you see that lots of people are gathered out back of Melvin's, and they are generally excited to see you. Yeah, the water is back on, and
Woo!
everyone is very happy about this. Yes,
Great job, team.
Doggies.
the town has come together. Its various personages. You know, the old people who have all the children that do all the odd jobs are here. All of the other people are here. It's pretty great. Al says, "Well, never thought I'd be saying this, but you really saved our asses. Random assholes who wandered into town and then solved a murder. I owe you one."
Thanks.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we've got some Brahmin steak cooking up on the hobo grill out there. You know, we threw a rusty grate over a barrel fire, and you know we're trying that whole new Coca-Cola drizzle thing you showed us last time. Yeah, it's pretty great. Candy's bought out the good water meat, and it's all being cooked up pretty well. Allison caught a real nice, special looking, you know, mud crab. I mean, you know, it's delicious. Have some.
When you say mud crab, do you mean Meyerlurk?
Yeah, you know, the kindness fucks. Anyway,
Thought that was Pat was into.
I mean,
we really appreciate it. And yeah, by the way, I asked some people, and I think I might have found the location of some XO1 parts if you're interested in fixing that thing in the garage up.
Hell yeah, I'm interested in fixing that thing at the garage up. Please tell me about the locations of the XO1 parts I heard about.
Well, you see, let me take a drink. I'm a little parched. Well, you see, the parts
oh my god.
What the fuck?
reside to the... I'm fucking with you. That was a little ventriloquism. Ain't that right, Aaron? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, I talked to the guy and found out where they were. So.
Pat, please.
Yeah, it's on the eastern end of Vine Valley. In a town which pre-war was known as Procer. I don't really know what they call it now. But hey, it seems to be almost smack dab in the middle of the area where the vault might be.
Oh shit.
Well. And that ain't awfully convenient.
That is quite convenient. Yeah.
Sometimes I do feel like there's some sort of divine force out there manifesting itself to drive us towards our goals.
Well, I'm not one for religion, but I suppose you've been around long enough to determine that for yourself. Yeah, if you want my take, kid, it's all bullshit, but I didn't find the water part, so...
I unfortunately do not have a philosophy module to comment on that situation.
As the probably most expert philosopher within 100 miles of here,
Oh, I gotta read.
it's a good fucking philosophy. You're welcome.
I will note that down.
But yeah, so you think that you've heard that there is a mercantile individual in possession of some XO1 parts in the vicinity of the pre-war town of Procer, which is on the eastern end of a group of settlements known as Wine Valley.
Oof. That's
Which you could
worth it.
also call Vine Valley because grapes go on vines.
Vine Valley, yeah, interchangeable.
The wine and
Definitely not
Vine
me
Valley.
fucking up and being inconsistent. They just call it both.
The Wine Valley.
Yeah, you also know that Benton City and the general area known as Badger Canyon are within the area, and the
Oh, shit.
mall is on the eastern edge.
Oh, excuse me, jeez.
I think Greg might be AFK, otherwise he'd be getting a fact right now.
Amazing.
He's just gonna
Oh,
come.
I'm muted, so I didn't even notice.
He's gonna come blasting in, like. He's gonna be like, "Did you know?"
So yeah, this is the map update. Have a merry map update. I think, unless I'm wrong, we want to go back to the Junk Heap map. Yes.
Indeedly do.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, the whole thing.
I don't even know the words.
No one does. Not even the guy who sang it.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
It's actually a fun fact that he only ever sung the song once for this recording, and he later described the whole thing as a fugue state and has no idea what happened. He just blacked out for a while.
Oh, what?
Now we just
This
invent
party's
fun
not here to
facts.
give Bobby Darin facts. I'll just make up Bobby Darin. He's actually half Icelandic.
Really interesting.
On which
Tell
side?
more.
Or is it both sides, 2-quarter parents?
Yes.
Actually, no, it's extra
Oh,
weird.
sloka.
But I'm not going to get into details. Don't worry about it.
So
Terrible.
Oh my god. Okay.
Essentially, he needed a lot of organs transplanted while in Iceland.
As you do. Classic.
So, by volume, he's now about half Icelandic.
Classic
Look,
Bobby
shit.
Darin.
look.
Think about it, Icelandic organs are actually more dense. So we went to a warmer climate. They like melted and expanded.
What is going on?
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
So now
God,
here's
isn't,
like
sci-
an
isn't
actual,
science cool?
here's now an actual Bobby Darin fact. Is the person he thought, the woman he thought was his sister, was actually his mother.
What?
Whoa. Reading Bobby Darin facts? What the hell? I just got back.
The song played and you weren't here, so we improvised.
Everyone picked up the torch and made up random shit.
No. I didn't make that
I'm
up.
proud of y'all.
Mine was a
but
true Bobby Darin fact.
I was just confused.
It's poaching.
You've stolen this man's bit.
True.
Yeah, now
He
you
only
have
has
to go
one
back
bit.
to the
A
funniest
shave and a
past
haircut's
member.
2 bits. He can only afford either a shave or a haircut. We're depriving this man of his livelihood.
Can we get F's in chat for the bit?
Damn straight.
This is like when your parents
Hi,
go
Spirit
goth
Scribe.
just to make you get out of your phase.
Hello?
Oh,
What?
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 We're learning
Wait,
Project
you've stolen
Fast.
his bit.
Are you
You've stolen his bit. This is like where your parents go goth to make you get out of the phase.
Is that a thing that parents do?
We're
that a
learning facts about 12-sided guys'
Has
childhood.
anybody, has
Yeah,
anybody
is
here
everything
been
alright?
goth before?
Is that an Adams Family situation? And like, so your dad
I've
just goes
never
around
been
being like,
goth,
"I
but
love
it's
my
It's a
wife."
TV trope.
I've seen that website. I've been to
I
that
don't know what kind of
website.
shows you're watching, but I mean, I think
A
what's more
lot
concerning
of
is that your
shows,
parents want to
a
like.
lot of shows. All
What's
the
most concerning is that the
shows.
parents want to like scheme some way to make their kid hate something.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like,
Jesus Christ.
something like my dad. Hello? What?
Yeah,
Put
they're
it this
keeping
way,
them up.
I grew up watching like the 1960s Hercules.
Instead of talking to my child and resolving our issues, I'll just turn goth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's mind blowing to me. That's the part that really gets me. Like, hey, kiddo, you know we live in Phoenix, Arizona. You maybe shouldn't be wearing all black. No, fuck that. Instead, I'm just gonna flex on my kid who has no, like, zero financial freedom.
Dab, dab, dab,
Probably
dab,
has
dab,
to wear a bunch of hand-me-down goth shit, string something together. I'm just gonna go all out, buy a fucking black wedding dress and stunt on this little bastard and make him give up. Like, Jesus Christ, Mom.
Jesus
God.
Christ,
I thought that was
Dad.
bad. I'm about to
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
I thought that was Dad too.
if I was a dad and I was very, very driven to stop my kid dressing goth for whatever reason, I really wouldn't give a shit. But
I would definitely.
if I was really driven, I would buy a black wedding dress as a man and just wear that around them everywhere.
Oh,
think it was
yes.
the best.
God,
I
just
think
make sure they
so.
had
Guys, stop.
Big
Guys,
goth.
Pat's gonna nut. Pat's gonna nut.
You
Stop.
should do it.
And like,
Regardless.
none of
She's
you
gonna
have ever
cool.
heard of this. Like, this is a new thing to you.
Yes, absolutely.
That
You gotta
part is, I
understand,
think,
don't watch television, much less old television.
Bro,
have
I was born in
have I mentioned
2000.
how I'm
The
Abed?
television was on the way out. Hello, when I was a kid.
For real, like if there's a show we want to watch, we're like, all right, let's find out a site we can steal this bitch from.
When I was in like middle
Hey, whoa,
school,
whoa.
I literally
Actual
didn't watch TV anymore, and it was
Yeah,
just like
actually.
watching YouTube and shit. Like,
Oh my goodness. Has Lee just abandoned
have I
us?
mentioned I'm Abed?
Lee's realized that he's not integral to the functioning of the
He's gone. We just take over.
All right.
Who's the commentary stream now?
I am the DM now.
Oh shit!
It's filler.
I mean, Pat gets map control, I think.
Ooh, I do not
Maybe.
actually have map control of this. This is like the one that I don't. I have map control everywhere else.
Big rip.
Unlucky.
Pat can't DM.
Yeah, you
I
just
know. So sad.
So this is why I install a script where, like, if you have a password, whoever can enter the password gets.
Oh, I might
promoted.
have Lee's password.
Stop.
No, don't. Bad. Bad.
Big
Oh, he's
bad.
back.
Big
Oh.
bad.
Oh.
Bad.
We gotta stop
Quick,
Hi,
talking
Lee.
about
We
it.
totally
Before
weren't
we go-
talking about your personal information. How
Hold
are
on,
you doing?
wait, what?
What? We
We
weren't doing that.
playing
We-
it too. What?
Fallout Land, please.
See,
So-
the funner thing is when we talked about Max's black wedding dress.
So-
that she's got
Yeah.
on.
Hello, welcome to Uranium Fever. We're just starting the episode right here, actually. This was the beginning of the episode all along. Before,
Yeah,
it was a
everything-
teaser.
Everything before it was.
It was a teaser. It was a
You were
teaser
the
trailer.
fever
It was a
dream
prequel.
audience.
Yeah, so like
That
this
didn't
is
happen.
you've actually
You
stepped
rated
into the
that
TV
trailer.
now. So here we are, and you have a friend with a stump. And everybody in town has come together to party. Billy the Butcher is out here with his cleanest cleaver and some nice fresh cut meats. Everyone is just
Hold on, wait. Pause. Cleanest cleaver. It's not the fucking water's back. Clean the cleavers, man. All of them should be the cleanest cleaver.
he
There
ge-
should be like,
Don't-
well,
don't-
this one's covered in shit, but I can't be asked, so that's the least. If I want to use that one, I don't give a shit.
Left my clean cleaver in my other pants. I guess I'll just have to use this one.
he gives you sort of like this look, and then goes back to like serving meats.
I don't know if I
Yes.
want the meat.
Monka
No!
Please, sir, I do not request the meat.
Yeah. Bartholomew like sees you and gives you like a stately queen's wave. He gives
Yeah,
you
but
he gives you like a wind turbine wave.
Yeah, but is his middle name Arby's? Because he do be gotten the meats.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
What does Lisa say in this scenario?
Yeah, Lisa, what do you say?
About what? I don't need to comment on anything currently.
Oh. Clearly, you feel compelled.
What to say?
I'm observing.
I'm observant. What is Lisa observing?
I'm observing human interaction. Hello.
Yes, you do. You observe everyone is having a pretty good time here, enjoying the cooking. People are continually toasting you. Candy comes up and says, "Hello there. Well, turns out our little venture's paying off. Our friends down the river say that the potashery is back up and running.
You don't say.
Yeah, and pretty soon we're looking into arrangement to have the ferryman bring it up here as fertilizer. Beatrice wants to experiment with using it in lieu of the ag gel as a more sustainable solution."
Oh. Cool. Great work.
That seems like a good idea.
Great work.
I concur.
Yeah, thanks for telling me the information about its whereabouts.
Well, thanks for not making a huge deal about our substitution.
Oh, for the good of the town. After all, if everyone dies, who's going to buy my drinks?
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Not the dead people.
Ghosts.
Ghosts are big fans of spirits.
But how are they going to handle the money?
Oh my god.
It's an
I
alcohol
believe that
throw 'em
was
in the river.
humor.
You hear a wave of very forced laughter as people applaud the ghoul of the hour by pretending that was funny.
You hear the laughter, you look around, and you see a kid who's trying to
I played this game to
can.
escape my real life. Thank
eat the
you.
can, like can.
He pulls a can out, cracks it open, it's laughter inside.
That's a
Yeah.
Jaegers.
This old can of beans turned into a can of laughter.
What?
The camera pans out on the Fallout Christmas special. On like an ash snow comes in.
I'm laughing too much.
But yes, so several of the townspeople thank you. And Allison does come up and ask, "Hey, I know this is probably not the most convenient time,
Fuck
but
me.
did you guys ever find out where the guy who killed him went? Did you catch him?
Well, yes and no.
Technically,
We have dealt with
Probably.
representatives of their
who is
organization.
her? She is hot.
Wait.
Bruh.
She's the Mirelurk Huntress. She's Allison
this-
McAllifer.
Oh, she hunts Mirelurks? I tell her I hunt Mirelurks too. I fucking hate Mirelurks.
All right. So Charlie comes up here
Sliding in.
Oh shit!
on one leg, and
I got
he's
2 legs
Hop
now.
into those DMs.
Not
This
yet.
new leg came on a fancy robotic cock. Let's do this.
I don't recall that. I recall you. You do have a strap though.
I do not believe you have that functionality.
No, we put that on the robot, remember?
We also haven't installed it on you yet, I don't think.
Oh, we haven't installed it on.
I recall a while ago, you explicitly said that your bits had rotted off. We can check the tapes, but I think you might have said that.
I know that. It's
Yeah.
not off.
That's how. Why you think he's gonna
Why is
repair
the
it?
robotic one?
I'm
he's
so
gonna
sorry.
The real power curve of this adventure has actually been like Charlie with like game start genitals, none, and then Charlie when you go to the XXX shop and he gets the strap, and then
The true training arc.
Yo.
the cybernetics. All right, so Allison's like, oh yeah, I also hunt Mirelurks. Yeah, I mean their meat's delicious, hard to crack open, but you know, I find fire and a little shot to the kneecaps can do wonders.
My character
at least
just
he only has
I don't
one.
care much for the meat myself. I just like I don't like them. You know, they kill people. They're big. They're gross looking.
We
Yeah,
They die
people.
well, though.
In
Yes,
your gross
indeed.
looking.
I believe we have eliminated, and then I say how the number that we've eliminated. I don't know actually know how many we've killed so far.
At least.
You're like
Sounds right.
My
27.
character rolls up and is like, I
Yeah.
feel like
No,
I
Lisa
also-
Lisa intentionally like triples the number.
Oh shit! And she's like, wow. You guys are killing a lot of Mirelurk, but wait, you're like selling it, right? You're not just like killing it and leaving it to rot. I mean, think of all the money between the chitin and the meat and
We eat it all.
To be clear,
I like
we're
that.
talking people, not Mirelurks here.
oh well, I mean,
Mirelurks. I fucking hate Mirelurks.
No, we're talking.
People are
We
alright.
No, 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 no,
Mirelurks.
no, no, no. We're talking Mirelurks right now.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah,
think it's
sure we are.
I mean, it's the wasteland, you know. Sometimes does Twimbly say that? Or is the party talking about how many Mirelurks they've killed with this Mirelurk hunter?
I don't like eating no Mirelurks, but you know I'm not gonna let it go to a corpse rot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Listen here, you.
I tell you what.
Just because that's
Here,
accurate,
you put a little bit of Old Bay on a Mirelurk.
just
Little
because
bit
that's
Old Bay?
accurate,
Does it make you think the little sculler got back up, started dancing on your little tongue again?
Oh my god!
I reckon.
I
I
love
reckon a
it.
couple spritzes of Old Bay would be set straight.
Straight is straight.
And if that don't work, the Jack will wash it down as sure as the murky water of the Cumberland River. So
So what I'm hearing is the person who plays the cowboy is the worst person
I was
on
gonna
the stream to do the accent.
look, I'm actually from Tennessee. Like that's just how that works out.
Fair enough.
I've
But
spent too long in
I
Florida.
watched.
Oh.
I've seen. My credentials are. I've seen Forrest Gump.
I'm just a naturally talented and brilliant person.
I didn't even give a shit or try.
no, we love it though.
And it was still better than mine.
Allison is
Well,
over
you
with.
are as far away from a cowboy as you can physically be.
That is kind of true, actually. He's
You instead of a
he's the
cowboy,
Forrest cowboy.
you're like an elk lad.
Elk clad.
That is uncomfortably accurate.
He's the mountain man.
Elk Lad sounds like a fraternal organization.
Tell
We
said a
are
guy.
honorable
Tell said a
lads.
guy.
Actually, you're not as
second degree elk lad.
Troll-sided guy is a mountain man.
Although, hear me out though. I think it would actually be in the rainbow. Wait, why the fuck am I? All right, in nondescript geography terms.
He's dossing me, fuckers.
No, but
Oh my God.
oh god, yeah, no. What? I can't talk about people's geography. Fuck, aborting this arc. The punchline.
You said like what side of the country?
The punchline was Moose Man. Imagine a funny joke happened in between.
I don't know.
That would explain my side. Yeah.
But yeah, so night is fallen. Everybody is cooking up and really just celebrating your your avenue. And Marga is, of course, happy to facilitate some transactions, some upgrades for Lisa, getting her new armor in return for modules. And, of course, Charlie, the stump, is getting upgraded.
Aw,
A little bit of something else apparently too.
Marga pulls off her welding mask, and gives you this look and says, "Well,
she's flawless.
what do you say we shove it in your stump and see how it ticks?"
Let's do it.
All right.
You got a bathroom somewhere, Margo? You want to do this?
Yeah. Come on down to the robotics workshop. I mean, it's real sterile. I don't normally work with anything that has blood in it.
I like hearing that.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that tracks.
Sydney, why don't you join us? You're real handy with your hands.
Oh Lord. Okay.
We might need a doctor on hand for this, so you want to bring Mage along? Just in case.
I can tell.
Yeah. So she's just surgery.
It's just surgery.
Presumably, Twembley just like smokes outside, waiting for it to be done.
No, he goes to
Felix.
the bar, man.
Felix, which bar? Do you go to
Wait,
Candy's?
Really?
thing.
Please,
The alcohol
really?
one.
Oh, yes, I know exactly
Yeah.
which bar you go to because I know exactly what you're going to do there.
No, actually, he's not going to do that
Oh, but yeah. All right,
this
so,
time.
all right. So Pat, you do a really good job telling what needs to be. That's the butcher shop, Mage. But you know,
I
all
did
good.
this, guys.
Mage walks into the butcher shop on accident, and when she turns around, she sees this man behind her in the doorway.
Fucking
No,
Is this
terrifying.
forever doing surgery?
Floating behind him.
Holding the door.
Floating behind him is Mr. Hansy, who says, "My word, I believe your ligaments are required next door, Miss Mage."
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem, he says, brushing against you as he floats. I have been programmed to be helpful and handsy.
We gave you some of that programming, I think. So don't touch me.
Most thankful. Yeah, so Al and Aaron retired to their
Sweet.
quarters. Yes.
So am I actually doing a surgery right now?
No, so you help with the perception, and then she's like, "You know what, darling, we could take it from here." Now, Boltrup, can I get a mechanics like crafting roll to like put together the bits of the leg that aren't the cybernetic?
So is this just
Like if
just
you
raw mechanics or
like armor crafting, probably.
armor crafting? Ooh, armor crafting. Oh Lord. 50. So 70.
All right.
Alright,
So
cool.
Big
We good.
all right, so they get you. They get you in the back room. They get you up on the table, at least, Charlie. They get to work. There's like sparks all around. Mr. Hansy is handing things to people. Cheep, cheep, bop, bop. And several onomatopoeias later, there is like this all shiny and chrome, lightweight, something fiber leg. And all it needs is to be attached to your stumpy wumpy. And Mage has come through with like a little marker Marga had and like marked where on your stump it should go. You're like very raw, like day of skin stump. And
That's
yeah,
gonna get affected.
it's
That's where you whip out the chalk line. Just
and yeah, Marga facilitates the connection of the bit. You feel a warm stinging that begins in the stump of your leg, and then shoots up your spine, and then crackles like a firecracker halfway going off, like the Bootlegs firework video, in your skull.
Wow.
And like just like little like electrical pulses across your nervous system, and then a nice warm afterglow just sort of seeps out into your meat.
That's how I describe an orgasm.
No.
That would be a really weird way to
Now-
describe that.
Strange question at this point, but could we theoretically give him like a gun leg?
Gun leg?
Oh my god.
I think this leg is already
Planet
on.
Terror?
Yeah,
Come on.
that leg is already on him. You could make a different leg and try and put it on him. I'm not sure if
What
he
if
would be
I-
interested in one.
Interchangeable legs, Pug.
Oh my god. I love it.
1 second, I'm reloading my
Leg
leg.
for every occasion.
Hold
Oh,
up, I gotta
oh.
reload my leg.
A leg for every season.
Oh my god.
Gotta put the winter
Here,
leg
wait,
on.
wait, wait.
Take
You
it
can
down
cut
on
off
the
his
catwalk.
other leg.
Poggers!
Just give him like a
Big brain,
kick fit
big
at that
brain.
point.
Well, it's just if we're gonna do that, let's just cut off my arm and give me a gun arm. I mean,
No,
Jesus.
no, you're like,
No,
No.
the arms. That's
No, no,
that's,
no, no,
too, that's
no.
too complicated. That's far too
I do not
complicated.
that's too much.
I literally can't
Yeah,
Yeah,
find.
that's just silly.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
silly. Why would you replace your arm?
All right.
Come
Just
on.
hold a gun.
Punch someone with it.
So, you have accessed a mechanic which I don't think has ever been used in ADA before. You have gained the ability Blood Boil.
Oh, what?
Where the Dreamweaver rules the limb sufficiently applicable to a test, the bionic limb's owner may blood boil, consciously overclocking their bionic limb to gain preternatural power at the cost of 1d4 vitality. This almost exclusively applies to strength and agility bats, but skills like jigging could easily qualify. Wounded or crippled bionic limbs are healed as in surgery, but with the biology skill replaced by repair. One condition of metal required, and the common toolbox possibly to use as an aid rather than surgical instruments.
So what is the gives him a reroll on
No, it seems to give him
agility based things?
bonuses.
He can get a bonus to things that have to do with having a powerful leg at the cost of boiling. Blah blah blah.
Oh, it doesn't say what the bonus is.
He can this was the template that I took for your overclock ability, so he doubles it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit.
So yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you've got you one could say you've just got some sick kicks.
Oh my.
It's funny. I think the stream's
God.
over.
It's funny
As
because
bad as that is, I'm
everything
just
I
thinking
change-
about a devastating kung fu crane kick with this leg, which just fucking wrecks somebody.
So which
Oh my
would you
God.
use it as the kicking leg or the jumping leg?
No, this is the fucking kicking leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so piston strike.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
The leg that would come up would be my regular leg, and they would think that it's gonna be a kick with that leg.
Oh,
Until I just fucking whack with
okay.
the fucking iron toe.
Amazing.
They don't see it coming.
Amazing.
They don't see it coming. So, yeah, you guys do a surgery on Charlie. Everyone is elated that their companion, who they thought was going to die a mere day ago, or 2 days ago, I guess, is now in good health and re-legged. And you guys also have like a pretty good time at the party as everyone comes up to appreciate you and
So
say how
as
much
that-
they really
you
like
need
it.
do
I
I
did
heal?
have a plan for if he died all the way. I would just find a glowing one and kind of toss his body at him and see what happens.
That's a good plan.
What's a glowing one?
You would have found out.
Okay.
But let's hope you don't have to ever.
Yeah, so everyone, I'm going to come through and give you a +3 to the psyche.
Oh,
Oh,
see.
fuck yeah.
Nice.
Also, you heal
When I step
you
out
heal
of this
4
place,
stress.
Can I get like
Mhm.
one of the synthwave tracks?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes, you can. As you step out into an apocalyptic wind under one strong new leg under you.
I would have put the track on just for you.
Were you trying to give Charlie Psyche there? Because he took it away on my screen.
No, it
I accidentally
gave
gave
me, like,
him.
way too
I
much.
accidentally gave him 33, so he took away 30.
Ah,
For a moment, I was real mentally stable. I was like with the shits.
for a moment you're Stephen Hawking, and then just
I don't know about Stephen Hawking, but maybe I was like Dr. Phil, or I don't know. I don't think he's a good example of mentally
That's the
stable.
opposite of mentally stable.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil is quite mentally stable. True.
He's a fucking nut job.
Although he had to sit on the stage with the fucking Catch Me Outside girl for like multiple hours. So
He claimed that swimming pools kill 200,000 people a year.
Is
Indeed.
he wrong?
But
They
If you put
don't.
Lucas in 'em.
Not
But
even
yeah.
close.
here we are.
Cigar.
You,
One of these fancy cigars. I'm coming out here.
you see that the cigar says that it is a San Francisco sunset.
Ooh,
Oh.
very nice.
Wow. Mm.
am I capable of paying Marga to reduce my stress? Is that a thing?
Well,
Like,
so
with
when you get the new
okay.
armor put on you, you
Yeah.
lose 4 strain. So you're
Okay.
already down a bit.
That's
But
fine,
you
man.
could
I'm
you could
good.
request her services. You could also have your mechanic try it on you. But you
But
guys,
I don't want to use a robot part. Is the thing.
you guys are physically well equipped, and you don't have to provide your own food or drink tonight. Charlie, you enjoy a fine cigar, and as night sets in, and you're just sort of warmed by the burn barrels cooking up the meat, and smelling the Brahmin on the wind, things feel pretty all right. What do you do this night? And Melvin says that you can stay. You're welcome anytime for free. Yes.
Oh, dope. That's the real quest reward, let's be honest.
True.
Yeah.
That's almost as good as getting like extended inventory space or something. It's got like
Oh my
I
god.
remember getting that.
I know, but
All right. Yeah, I mean, had a good evening. Yeah.
Got a free
we're
out
just-
or free sleeps.
I think we're just clocking out then, right? I don't think there's anything else we needed to do, anything pressing, right?
I mean,
No.
it's stuff we need to do in the morning, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
hey,
It's also we could talk about different places we've heard about. We can go check out. I think that
information from people if we need any.
mhm. I think on top of the list, at least for me, is that armor we found about. We heard about.
List has already been written.
Oh, okay, we got the list. All right.
Yeah, it's a very short list and it's one entry. And we're going to it.
What's the entry?
Didn't
Pill factory?
The entry is Italia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
didn't Marga want like a certain thingamajig?
Yeah.
before I go to sleep,
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
I
you
can't
can
remember what
deal
it
with
was.
that.
Oh yeah. No,
Okay,
I would like to remind myself what it was that Marga wanted from the Pillow Factory.
She was looking for robot modules.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
Okay.
we've
Fancy
given
one?
her already.
Well, yeah, can yeah.
Well, she was interested. She was interested in any technology that you found there. Actually,
yeah.
What do you
We found a
sh-
bunch of different modules.
what do you show and offer her? I assume just the robot modules.
Yeah.
I
the
mean,
robot modules.
I have the zap sticks
I'm not gonna
from
show
the
her
from the
tiny
therapy
thing.
Sean.
Oh shit! Yeah.
She sees
they're
them.
like-
She's willing to buy them for the rate of like a cattle prod.
Okay.
How much is cattle prod worth? Let me go check.
And then what about the therapy module Mark III?
Those are very, and she's willing to trade that for the upgraded armored plating that she has installed on Lisa that has increased all of her hardnesses and stoppings by 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Cattle prod,
Oh.
600 caps. Oh Jesus. Okay. So that's 1,200 caps that I have then.
Mhm.
Cool.
Nice.
You want to put that in the party fund, Max?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so yeah, you guys have made some money. You've got everything laid out. Obviously, some commerce will
I
need to be
want
done.
one of those little boards with the wheels.
We need to do some commerce between quests, but yeah. So,
Yeah.
I think that we will go ahead and say that later that night. Well, Twombly, you go to the bar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You go to the bar and you see, everyone hanging out. The various McAllifers, Candy, Sandy. What do
I'm
you?
fairly certain at this point I have like a picture on the wall.
Oh my god.
Well, how would they have gotten a picture of you?
If they had a camera that could
Yes.
print things out, no, there's
A drawing?
there's a crude
Maybe.
drawing of one of his actually the
Oh my
bouncer. The bouncer points out like a crayon drawing. He's like, "Hey, I started making drawings of everyone who did the mechanical
Okay,
promenade.
I'm gonna follow that tangent for a second. If I wanted to draw, what would the skill roll be?
If you
God,
wanted
don't
to
make
draw,
me do this.
Yeah, I'm curious now. What would the skill
I
roll
would
for
say,
drawing
yeah. I
be?
think so. Art is generally
Oh right,
expression.
I'm pretty good at art, we learned.
I would say this is an agility expression, or a perception expression, depending on the medium.
We'll go with perception then, because that's my better skill.
All right.
This
And
is gonna
what
be
are you
terrible,
going to
but,
draw with?
That is a very good question.
bouncer
which
has
I don't
crayons.
have You know what? Yes. Just because I am curious, why not? That would be agility, I take it then, eh?
Yeah.
A.
My agility is not not bad.
I mean, I do
my
actually have
expression
some
is-
proper.
And let's hope.
Hmm.
I draw the Mona Lisa and think it's me with 100. I draw like
Oh my god.
the paper lights on fire as I'm drawing.
The crayon breaks. The bouncer is unhappy.
You draw the Squidward drawing.
So Felix, before you retire,
And I'm convinced it is me. Like I'm like, oh, it's totally accurate.
before you retire to your bedchambers, Bert approaches you and says, "Hey, man of the hour, cool of the times. I see you have a little protect on, buddy. Hello."
Yeah.
Protectron says, "I am protecting Ron. This is Ron." "Oh, okay, Ron, is it? Well, anyway, you did the town a real solid. If we didn't have that water as part of the trade, things would have gone tipsy-turvy."
Yeah. You know, I've been around a few places, and I generally find if everyone dies of dehydration, things go south.
I find a similar thing can happen when they run out of alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't spend much time in Salt Lake City.
No, made a point it's not. My cousins were, well, don't need to get into that. All long dead anyway. So,
Probably.
how's it, if they're lucky, how's it going?
It's going pretty well.
He's
Excellent.
the fairy ghoul, right?
Yeah, he's the fairy ghoul. He runs the fairy office in town.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so, I'm given to understand you, sort of have something going with you, Matilla.
Yeah, we, helped him out with a few things.
Yeah.
We're chill.
Yeah,
We're
so
chill.
you've tangled with the Bing Bangs before, right?
Yeah. More like bingo bango gongo. Am I right? Eh.
I see what you're saying. Well,
From the distance, you hear, "Yeah, you are."
so
Is every ghoul a goon? Hello.
the as you might have heard, Port Good Float kind of got raided by them recently. We were fine, we pushed off. It's not really our problem, but we would like to be able to go back there and reattach the base, so it had a good thing going there. As far as we can tell, all the Bing Bangs have fucked off back to base, but we wanted someone to go, clear the area. And
I catch your drift.
yeah, and the Umatilla have said that they would be interested in some joint operations, but they're not really willing to put any of their people on the line until they see we're willing to stick our own necks out. Now, between you and me, we're not. But how would you like to be our own necks? Huh? It's a free
Well,
ferry ride, isn't it?
I have a similar policy. I think it's endemic of our group, where I don't like to stick my neck out either. But luckily, this guy right over here don't have a neck. I put the Protectron.
Oh my god.
I do not have a
Between
net.
me and gunfire.
This fella can fit so many Deus Ex Machinas in it. Slaps hood.
A
Projectron
neck-
falls over. Glass shatters. Sparking sound. AI core
John's like,
falls
"A
out.
neck-
Cords
a neck
rip.
not required to protect Ron.
Master, why have you betrayed me?
Yeah, well, I hate to ambush you with this at night, but if you want to talk it over in the morning, we can go over specifics.
Yeah, sounds good. Might have
Alright.
something to ask of you as well.
Oh well. Guess we'll have a regular game of patty cakes.
Yeah?
Indeed. Well, I gotta go rest my baker's hands.
You have a good time with that. And yeah,
I'm just trying to imagine patty cakes doing ghouls, and the sound that comes to mind, no variation of it is good.
so you
I'm
guys,
gonna go into the bar and I'm gonna
Oh.
meaningfully glance across the river at the Italia facility and contemplate about it.
yes, as you do so, what comes to mind is that map that you found of it.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Wow. We paid for this?
Poggers.
Look, it's still better than my drawing, okay?
Hold on.
Ow.
It's getting annotated.
It's currently
I
black.
can't see anything on it.
Oh, wait.
Still
Oh,
better
shit.
than my drawing.
Black because
Yeah,
we
we don't
got
have visibility. That
little,
was my joke.
there's
We don't have visibility.
yeah, we don't have visibility, yeah.
We're not just flaming the shit out of you, Lee.
Yeah.
No, see, this is fine.
There we go. I just
Oh,
gotta
wow.
rotate my head.
yeah, but
Yeah.
But no.
We were looking at the wrong
I'm
side.
kidding.
It's the Hitalia facility.
now we're flaming the shit out of you.
Is that the anime where all the countries are like people?
Yes, and it
Yeah,
focuses on the
yeah.
Axis powers, yes.
And then they fuck.
No, they don't.
Hey.
They really don't. It's a child show.
Oh, I think I've only seen the. Never mind.
Stop.
Cease.
I hear the Prussia character really likes the.
Terms of service, Pat.
Cease.
Nord, terms of service.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is the only good anime.
Got me there.
False. Everyone knows the best anime is
Corey in the house.
King of the
Pokemon.
Hill.
House.
Corey in the house.
Also,
Nah,
King of the
definitely
Hill.
King of the Hill.
I'm your weird.
I'm
It's a
not a
pretty
big
good
anime
anime.
person, but I enjoyed. I believe it's called Butler Black. Black
Oh, yeah,
Butler.
we-
Yeah,
Talk
Black Butler is
that.
a good one.
It's,
We're,
it's
talking,
okay.
we're actually talking about good anime. What is it?
Super weird for me though, based on the character's name, just because like
What's his name?
I like
Sebastian.
Cowboy Bebop.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this like a fucking dock they have?
Yeah. This was
Well, that's
because
convenient.
the Italia facility does a lot of shipping, and they're on a major river that leads to a major U.S. coastal port.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's just really convenient. I wasn't expecting something
Yeah.
that helped.
Yes, well, you do note that it still has all of the robots.
Oh yeah, I get that. We're probably not going to want to land at that dock. It's just, hey, that's an easy place to get picked up at.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. I need
What?
stats. I need stats for the minigun.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I thought I put the mini
So-
gun into the thing.
Did you?
Did I not?
Did I? LMGs maybe in the document, like the Fallout weapons document. Am I crazy?
Possibly.
Probably.
Most
I'm
likely.
not sure that's related to this.
True. True.
for answers to this question and others, join our after show through our Patreon.
Amazing.
So, if I'm
After
not
show
mistaken, this
one.
is
We
a
should,
like a
should
parking lot of
actually
some
have
sort?
an after show.
Yeah.
What's that? What was that? What's the
Like
question, Greg?
another- Or what's this? Is this their distribution center? What's going on with this?
It's
over here?
definitely not in the weapons document.
Okay, so this is the parking lot.
What do you think?
But look at all that.
Chances are we could find a car. Maybe someone who died or left their employee ID in the parking lot. I mean,
The motor
might
pool,
not have
the
to deal with
outlying
it.
buildings definitely seem like the
Wait.
place to go to first.
Don't we have one? Just one?
Not to
I
the
think
Italia
that's-
facility.
I don't think that's from here.
I thought we had one.
I'm calling dibs on the motorcycle.
You have found some information pertaining to the Italia facility, which I believe is in
Yeah.
Max Emilian's documento. Where he's keeping record of all of the
I've been pretty
docs.
bad at keeping that document up to date. So
Yeah, no, but this is old information.
This is
the thing.
old. You had it. You referenced it.
Yeah. I don't think you've gotten new information about the Italia document since you got this map.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not the right file.
Wait, Lee, where would you have put it?
Put what?
The minigun stats.
I think I added a heavy weapons thing when I added the machine gun. If it's not there, then
The important links, maybe. The fallout weapons. Woo.
Yeah, I have the fallout weapons open.
Handguns, carbines, swords.
Somebody tell me if I'm just
so
blind.
it's the minigun, right?
Yeah.
Am I just blind and not seeing it, or?
And I'm looking.
Solution H papers, the Italia facility, somehow related to Solution H.
There is a heavy section, but it just says light machine gun.
So, Solution H. Could H stand for high fructose corn syrup?
Possibly.
Yeah, so
The most dangerous chemical known to mankind.
What do we the Italia facility, what did they used to do? They were a robotics company, right?
No.
So the Italia facility is it's not exactly clear from so here's a question. How would you know about it? So okay. So Max, in the documents you found, you see a reference to Solution H, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, literally the entire text is just that it's somehow related to Solution H.
Yeah, so you remember finding some information about Solution H near an airport, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that was from the airport.
It's not just you, Rainbow. I can't find it either.
No, it's in. Lee put it in chat.
Yeah, the Solution H papers were found at the airport, but the airport terminal entries don't mention anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here you are in Jesus Christ. Superstar. Okay, but actually though, so here you are at the Italia facility, overland map view, whatever. And yeah, what you know is that there was a particular entry, because you had a conversation with Beatrice. And a different follower of the apocalypse came here first, set up the groundwork for Junkheap's irrigation systems and water purifier, and was fascinated with something to do with the Italia facility. But it was well armed by robots, so she had to study it. Couldn't make an approach. You know that she went missing somewhere in the east before the Bing Bangs really rose as a faction. And shortly thereafter, they did. The only thing Beatrice has been able to connect is that there was a significant Bing Bang-led raid on the Italia facility in living memory. It's the only time someone's been known to test the defenses and overcome them. This was towards the beginning of the Bing Bang faction coming into existence after a group of Oregon cannibal tribes were forced to confederate because the Umatilla were kicking their ass left and right and they were going to be extinct. They then...
that was such a shame.
They then confederated and overwhelmed Walla Walla, forcing the Walla Walla people into exile with the rest of the Umatilla Nation and carving out a chunk of the wasteland as their shitty domain, of which Italia is technically the western tip, although they don't seem to have any active base there.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, good to know.
Very good to know.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna. The plan for the party's benefit is I'm gonna talk to the fairy ghoul, see if we can get him to drop us off across the river near the Italia facility. That way we can approach and then have some sort of signal plan to signal to come be picked up. So we don't have to go all the way around or try to make rafts again.
Excellent. That worked out pretty well last time, but I'd hate to try it again. What?
We need like a flare or something.
Ooh, good point.
Yeah, I actually checked to see if a flare gun was a thing, but it isn't.
Well, I mean,
mean,
so flare guns exist in the world, but they're not like common enough that they're just
Yeah.
on an equipment list.
If I were to just like shoot a laser like straight up, would that be like visible?
Depends
Yes.
on weather
Not-
conditions
not
and
very
other
long.
things. Yeah, like. Additionally, like laser fire into the air isn't a totally unique thing, especially when there's robots around.
Fair enough.
We can
One
start
of
a
the
big
signals
ass fire.
is
Also,
we
lack of sound.
try to build like a bonfire at the tip of the docks.
Yeah, like I said,
I
like,
mean,
big ass fire.
I've got bow and arrow.
Now, here's a question: would any of you try and figure out? Like, would any of you think like, "Hey, flare gun," and try and figure out how to get one of those?
To be honest, I don't like
Charlie
it.
and Felix would probably. I mean, we've seen them
The
before.
bonfire thing's gonna work out fine.
But the bonfire
Alright.
thing probably does make
Alright.
more sense. It's probably like.
Well, if it does
logistics
come to mind,
beautiful.
roll me a logistics pure skill test plus 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it just comes to mind, you could just like, hey Sydney,
Alright.
just make it.
Yeah. Also, Boltrip, you saw the unique 10mm pistol I gave you, right?
Yeah. The charmer one.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
That fails. File off.
Unless somebody else wants it. Do you want that, Max?
Age might-
You got what was the deets again?
It's just a 10mm pistol, but it has like plus 10 to charm or something like that. Plus 10.
No, it has something a lot more complicated attached to it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't remember what it was.
Also, Beige got like a syringe
It was
gun, right?
talking based.
I got a syringe gun last time.
think
Yeah, you
we
did.
got a syringe gun.
You got a syringer, yes.
It's written
Oh,
out in the
shit.
chat log.
Yeah. No, I remember that. I remember that. I'm sorry. Yeah,
How
I know what it does.
Did you write it?
And also, for reference, I want to get the party together to have an in-game conversation. Would you guys talk about it in Melvin's like
I
your
presume.
apartments or like
Yeah.
your night? Okay.
What do we talk about it at the bar?
Yeah.
Or you could just talk about it at the bar.
Sure.
We did not write the deal for the pistol in chat.
Yeah, you didn't write it, so.
I
must
know it's written down. It's probably check our DMs, Boltrip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's where I am.
Okay, bar. I'll move you guys to the eastern bar.
Yeah, there
as
it
I
is.
find you.
Also, at some point,
I'll
could
send it
someone
to you,
make me a macro for unarmed attacks, please?
Sure.
Hey.
Yes.
Not right now. On the break, I'll do it for you if Lee can give
Here
me control of
I
you.
put it
I
there.
appreciate that.
Bryant. McAllifer.
Max, I put it in chat.
All right, I'm dragging the party over to the bar. All right, so night winds down. You guys find yourselves in the bar. Situate yourselves as you would be in the bar as Felix looks wistfully out over towards the Italia facility.
Honestly, it doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, I only have like 18 charisma. That's why.
No, not even talking about the
second
expression,
part.
which is nice. The getting shot more would kill me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's only.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Even wielding.
I'll take it.
No,
And,
you don't want to get shot.
It is also, I believe, the name of the weapon in question is the Rockstar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean,
I was thinking about
I mean,
installing it.
I've got a pretty good track record of surviving being shot.
if you want the Rockstar, it doesn't sound like the person who picked it up wants it.
I don't want it. I give it off to somebody. It's
It's a 10mm pistol.
10mm pistol that gives you plus 10 to expression, but
Perfect.
if somebody shoots at like the person next to you, you get shot instead.
Note, those effects are only active while it is being wielded.
Oh, while being wielded.
If
yeah.
it is not in your hand, that effect is not active.
That sounds
Yeah.
big useless to me. No, thank you. I have much bigger guns
It's
already.
great for like threatening people with, I guess, but that's about it. I don't know. Maybe if you wanted to look cool and like have plus expression and
Is
you
it
had
like
an
a-
excuse to whip a gun out but not be hostile.
It's like quick draw, right? Something like that.
I mean, if I can just
I have
like
quick draw.
Yeah, you
I
can
just,
definitely
like-
use that.
have it, and just
Is it
whatever.
is it pretty?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a pretty looking gun. It's a
Like
pretty
all
looking
those-
10mm
sweet.
pistol. You can have
Green
it.
Cazador gun. Green Cazador gun.
Oh,
no.
shit.
It'll
Oh
never
shit.
get used until the mask comes on.
Oh shit.
I too am looking for a domino mask.
So,
Alright.
All my money
yes,
is black.
conversation about Italia.
Yeah,
Effectively,
here's the question: do you guys sit on the couches or at a table?
I'm at the
couch,
bar.
excuse me.
Oh wait,
I'm at a
we're
couch.
planning this shit.
Oh,
Probably
oh
yeah.
shit. Sorry. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah, we got a
Alright,
little
yeah.
heist going on.
Yeah, you know,
Guys, hold on.
God.
Sandy
I
brings
know.
out some drinks, you know,
You
on
don't
the
want me,
house.
man spreading on this couch. All right, fine.
Wow.
Yeah, hold alt to like actually move your token onto the couch.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that.
Oh wait, you can like.
Oh wait.
I'm sure it used to mean something.
Austin, somebody loves you in chat.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Oh, I can scooch myself. Hello, friend. I heard you had thoughts about how the country used to be. How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go back over to here now. Oh, this is so cool.
Indeed. So, what does the party say as Twembly? Are you like actively writing, or are you sitting at rest?
Yes.
All right. So, you guys sit down for a conference, like at like the central pit of the bar with like the ruined carpet, and Twembly just on mechanical Brahmin. You guys are on the chair. The people are sitting down. The robots are standing. Most people have
I'm just like laying across
trailed
it
out by
on
now.
the back with a drink in hand.
I offer my seat to Lisa if she wants to sit.
I believe my current accumulated mass would be too heavy for the couch.
Oh, fair. You're right.
So yeah, what do y'all? What's the rub here? What do you say to each other? It's planning time.
I'm like, all right.
I tell
Here's
Lisa,
how it's
don't
going
worry
down.
about your weight, honey. You're beautiful. Don't let anyone
In the
tell you.
morning, we're going to the Italia facility. We're gonna take a boat to get there.
A
Because let's be
boat.
honest, I don't have swim trunks.
You
do not
they don't know what those are.
I did not believe my chastity could
And
move.
I know what those are.
We'll start.
They're
I pull the map.
really
I'll
cute
start by,
bikinis.
we'll start by hitting the outlying buildings, hoping that there's some stuff in there which can help us get in. Place is full of fucking robots.
Would you like me to bring? Would you like me to bring up the actual Italia overview map?
That's not really necessary.
Okay.
Place is full of robots, so just be ready for that.
I will add that to my combat initiative.
Alright.
How does one be ready for that?
Oh no! Make yourself a tinfoil suit and act like one of them beat boop around. If you got reflective paint to stop lasers, that might help.
I believe I should take offense to this.
Sounds
I
about
wonder
Alright,
what, if he's thinking to himself where to get tinfoil because he thinks we were serious.
right.
Essentially, just be aware, be ready. No, we're probably fighting against mechanized opponents. So the human ones, they act differently. Just mentally prepare yourself.
I will try not to converse with them and only try to avoid getting shot.
All
And
right.
expect no mercy.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Wait, hello. Lisa's like, wait, you just said kill all her kind and show them no mercy. Hello.
No. Expect no mercy. The robots will give us none.
Oh, I
They're
thought you
not-
said show no mercy. I was like,
No,
hello?
alright.
You can't even show a robot mercy, silly.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
pass the fuck out. See you suckers in the morning.
All right. So yeah. So you guys leap part and you rest up at Melvin's bunkhouse.
Sounds bunk.
Things. Yeah. You only see a few things scuttering about. And it's generally speaking pretty great for a post-apocalyptic shindig.
Alright.
I mean, the beds are soft. They don't bite back. That's a big deal. They're
Hey.
raised off the ground. So
That's already a
You know,
bonus. Yeah.
How big do you think bed bugs would be in the Fallout universe? That's the real question.
Like
Oh god.
Like, if they're giving you the bite, is it like your arm's gone?
your torso's gone, I think.
I feel like
Yeah.
bed bugs
I-
are not extinct
I
due to lack of-
imagine with the size of like other bugs, the size of like hornets now.
Bed bugs
Yeah,
are
that's
already
not
kind of
fair.
big, you know.
Pretty
Like-
big.
Like bed bugs in real life are already kind of big, so like you know, I don't even want to think of.
And it's the apocalypse. You don't need giant bed bugs too. It's like Jesus
We
Christ.
do.
There's only so much.
Don't worry. They just feed on
The
Yabai.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
that's terrifying. Wait,
I'm concerned that you
That's
guys
like-
think
that's like
bedbugs
being
are
like-
big.
that's like being like, oh yeah, you know, just the thing that eats like T-Rexes. You know, no problem. Like what?
God, imagine alligators in the apocalypse.
Have you ever played Resident Evil
I mean, you
2?
can just come to Florida, man.
True.
Never coming back. You can't trick me.
Have you played
Unplayed.
Resident Evil 2 though? The scene in the sewers in RE2?
Oh my god.
Sounds terrifying.
With
Okay,
the
so
giant fucking dog eater? No?
Real
Okay.
question. How big are the bed bugs where you guys are? Because these things are like the size of an alehead, maybe. Like,
They're like,
Honest, I don't think I've ever seen a bed bug in my life.
yeah, they're tiny. They're fucking.
They're tiny.
They like
really?
you to find them. You have to find little red dots into the bed. I digress. You guys sleep and heal your res amount of HP. If everyone doesn't mind doing that, that puts Mage at
Yeah.
full, Twombly at full, and the only person who's not as full after that, I believe, is Felix.
Charlie
Yeah.
as well, right?
Charlie's
I don't
already
know.
at full.
Pretty good after that. but
Oh,
not full,
okay.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah,
What
and
Felix
so the question remains before you.
exactly.
Your res,
All right.
your res in HP.
Now,
Alright.
I know the shopping hasn't happened yet. However, I would like you to lock in any and all healing items before you depart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a couple stim packs. This has literally saved my life.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we need
Packs are
some
great.
Yeah,
impacts.
because let me look at
Let's
past
please-
character sheet right now and see what she's got, because she's the medic.
I don't have much. I have. All right.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
have
get.
roll of bandages 9. Mentats X. I don't know. I have 0 med kits. 0 med kit emergency. 0 doctor's bag. None of this. I thought I had some of these, Lee.
You
Have I really gone down to zero on all that?
use them. Are you kidding me? In the past
Oh,
adventure, you
shit.
burned through them.
What?
Okay, fair
Uh,
enough. I guess I haven't been
like-
keeping that great track.
I'd get myself some Vanderroot rock flour. Make
You
myself
still have 2 stim packs though.
Yes, I've been saving those for a rainy day.
I want to get some
Um,
doctor's bags just in case. We
Yeah.
don't
So
want-
it's
Yeah,
all
no, let's get some doctor's bags. Could use a med kit of any
Yeah,
kind.
medium med kit probably.
All right, so I will just put this medium medkit pat up to 7/7 for you, because there's no reason to hold on to the. And then you're gonna get her a doctor's bag or multiple doctor's bags.
The doctor's
Let's
bag
get
is
one
3
for
use,
now.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They have 3 uses. 3 uses apiece. All right, and Pat,
I'll get myself.
you have a syringe gun, and you have
Okay, 2
and
stim
you
packs
have
for me.
10 empty syringe rounds.
Okay.
Would you like to look into things you could do with them?
What? Yeah, I just don't know what that is, and I haven't researched it since last.
I'll also
Gun
say that we're going up
shooting.
against robots, which typically don't have circulatory systems.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Question.
However, yes. Ask.
How many stim packs total are we purchasing?
Oh, you can shoot people
How
with
mu-
syringes?
How many total are we purchasing?
That's up to
'Cause-
Max.
I know. I'm. That's why. That's my-
I'm getting 2 because I like to have one on myself and one on Protectron.
Well, I was saying like if there is like money / space left for an extra one, I will carry one for the same reason.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't help that they are really expensive.
Yeah, that's why. I'm saying only if it's like possible. Like
I'd
it's not
I'd to get
necessary. Like
a healing powder, so if I need to get like the ingredients and make that myself.
Xander root and Brock flower.
Correct.
That's all bought. No.
Do you have light sleeper or anything?
I do have light sleeper, yes.
Then you will be awake hours before the rest of the party. Give me a fieldcraft perception plus 20 to just spend an hour trying to find the stuff necessary.
Perception, field craft, let's... Oh wow, I cannot fail this basically.
Wow. Watch him fail it.
The target number is 98.
All right, so you find enough to make 2 units of healing powder. It is a cooking roll to actually make it. A cooking plus 20 with the
I'm good at
available
that.
resources. So
Cheers.
Mage, when Mage wakes up, you can give it to her and be like, make powder.
Oh, I mean, I can do that too, though.
Yeah, or you can just make it yourself.
I'm sorry, what was the role exactly? It was
Cooking, which is a crafting pure skill test for the biology skill, I believe.
Oh,
Yes.
that I don't have.
I would let you, for this item, substitute field craft, as it is a survival crafting.
That's how I've done it previously. Yeah, okay.
If you have the trait cooking, it helps. The cook or chef.
Oh, sweet. Beat it by my target number is 45.
You have 2 more healing powders. X2 healing powder get. Alright, yeah, so you guys wake up, and 12 side, Twombly is like smashing something in like a plastic bowl, and boom, healing powder is in bags now. You got it. It acts like a bandage, but it heals 3 rather than 1, I think. Or is it 2?
Oh,
I think
that's
it's
nice.
3.
Alright, yeah.
I like to say it's 3 because I like the idea of being healed.
Mage, so you look at the syringer, right? And you note some things. One of which being that you think that you might be able to transfer the fluid from 1 stim pack into 3 different syringe shots, each of which would heal the person shot for 3.
You gotta shoot them though.
Fuck.
Oh,
You do have to hit though.
You do have to hit. Don't miss.
I believe in playing the Sydney strat would be useful here.
Well, all right, but what if? Do I have to shoot it from the syringer, or can I just stick them with the pointy end?
I do believe you can put a barrel to somebody's arm and pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, so you could. The syringe rounds are based. Yeah, you could do that. It would just be a diluted stim pack that heals for 3 instead of 9. That you use the exact same amount of action economy to deploy as you would a full stim pack, but you could do that.
And you can do it from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point is,
Additionally,
if you're at range and you need to heal somebody, use the syringer. But if you're right up beside them, just hit them with a stim pack, probably, depending on how much health they're missing.
yeah, it's not an instant action to transfer syringes, the contents of a stim pack to rounds. Do you convert any of your stim packs into syringer rounds?
Should we do that?
I
honestly
like
don't
1 or 2. I
What
can't
did
really.
you say, Max? You like cut out for a second.
I don't think it's worth doing at all, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's worth doing necessarily either. But
You guys,
it's good to know that we can.
Didn't you guys also extract some poison glands
Oh,
from various things that you've killed over the course of this
I
campaign?
mean, yeah,
Yes.
whether we have any of that left, I'm not sure.
When did any of you guys ever use it?
Sure.
Never.
I mean, I've got 1 from a scorpion from I think the factory we ended up blowing up or something.
We have nitrogen tanks. Can we just create syringe nitrogen bombs?
Cryo rounds.
oh my god.
We
Well,
really
alright.
need to find a use for those because we still have them. Unlucky.
Yeah.
We have 1. We
Nitrogen
sold 1.
I'm sure we can think.
I
of
mean,
something to
imagine.
do with
I
nitrogen.
could imagine your blood being flooded with nitrogen isn't
Probably not a very. Yeah, it would probably be quite
rare it hits
unfortunate.
you. It's gonna pretty much fucking suck for your body.
Would probably render whatever area you got shot in useless, which could be kind of cool.
Getting
actually.
someone in the neck, they would just suffocate.
Well, yeah, but if you hit them in the leg, they probably couldn't walk. You hit them in the arm, they probably couldn't use that arm.
It'd be pretty messed up, yeah.
If you hit them in the torso, their vital organs would probably fail.
I mean, yeah. So I don't really see the point of doing anything with the syringer right now, Lee. Thank you.
Cool. You guys are all revved up.
Question.
And
Wait, real quick. Sorry. One last thing. would it be easier for her to hit people if they're like not trying to avoid it with the syringer? Like,
If she point blanks someone with a syringer, they may
Yeah.
choose to be in its path and get hit.
if she's shooting them at range, is
No.
it still just like
Not
okay.
unless they take the dodge action, in which case they will put the same benefit to getting hit that they would put on a malice to not getting hit.
Okay.
Oh. Cool.
Which, by the way,
I-
your official reminder that the dodge action exists.
Yeah.
Yes, Charlie.
I'm going to be taking that into consideration.
It sounded like we were gearing up to move before that came up. And
Yeah, I'm ready to move.
I'm not. I still want to make some purchases and stuff like that.
Mm.
Okay.
Town stuff. I just didn't want to interrupt anybody, but I got a list here.
Okay.
Word.
It's up in the chat.
All right. Do you have the caps to buy that at list price?
I'm not sure what the list price for microfusion cells are. I'd like to know.
Expensive as fuck.
Yeah, very expensive.
Yeah, not cheap.
One microfusion cell is 1,000 caps.
Jesus Christ!
How many shots does he get out of that? One cell?
40.
40?
Laser
40.
ray.
I have a half charged cell.
Hmm.
I think I
Okay,
have.
so I'm fine on that probably, but I know this laser rifle's on one condition. I'd
Yeah.
want to see about getting that repaired.
Didn't you
The
have one
combat
that
armor that
one condition?
What?
You had it as 2 condition, and there was 1 condition that was left over, or one with 1 condition left over.
No, I believe it was
I
there
was
was
firing the
with
one with
wood.
2 condition, and I think I rolled a 90 or something on it and damaged it.
Oh,
So the one
shit.
that I'm
Oh.
using, it's on 1 condition.
All right. Yeah.
I'd like to
So
see about getting that repaired.
Sydney could repair it.
Yeah, I can repair that.
Awesome.
No problem.
So yeah.
Ones are-
Any of the combat armor that we stripped from those guys, from the Enclave motherfuckers,
Mhm.
if any of that's damaged, I'd want to see about getting that repaired. And if that's workable, I'd want to replace. Is my riot armor worse than combat armor? Because I assume it is.
Right armor, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I'd want to replace riot with combat, and I'll sell
Please.
off.
Let me check that.
Right.
Real quick.
I can't be reading this correctly because I just ordered way more expensive. The stim pack is 175.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Oh. Oh hell! In that case, I'm gonna get myself one. For some reason, I thought they were way more expensive.
Is that right on the money? That's what's that?
That's right
mean?
on the money for your.
That
You're
is,
good.
In fact, what's up?
Ooh,
Yeah. So
So it's like-
you've increased the condition by 1.
okay.
All right. And I'm assuming
you.
you also handle the armor repairs.
Yeah, sure.
And
think
so you
that's
want
the same
which
target.
silencer do you want to try and get?
Ooh.
I'm not
Oof.
psyching out.
The parts that would have been used to repair it are broken, but the armor is not damaged.
Okay.
The only the uncommon crude silencer is the only thing you'll be able to get here. Do you want it? It drops you three stealth levels when you shoot, -2 pen, -10 millimeter range, 10 meters of range.
Ooh, no, never mind. Fuck that.
All right. As for a radiation treatment,
Yeah.
So Bartholomew would basically sells people Radaway. And that's his version of radiation treatment. Beatrice doesn't have much that you can do in the short term for radiation sickness. She mostly tries preventative measures that are of varying effectiveness, like stockpiling iodine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she have any like vodka laced, iodine laced vodka?
She can make that happen real quick for you.
I'll get some of those, and I'll sell off the old riot armor to pay for like one.
The Radaway is 500 caps.
How much would this whole set of riot armor used get me?
I can check for the armor. One sec.
I don't. So like generally
Getting right
speaking,
now.
this is
I'm
why I
right
do
now.
these things between games.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have been more proactive.
Let's do this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is, like, if it's a combat relevant item,
Yeah, true.
I want to handle it as much of that as I can for combat and healing, because I don't want to.
You had a
Retcon
helmet
anything.
too? The
Yes.
helmet is 300 caps. The riot gear is 500 caps.
Assume
the
it's
riot
worth 75% as much.
Oh, then God.
Anyway, point is, you guys, does anybody do anything like other than chop before you leave?
Nope.
You have 100 caps left over after buying the right away.
Okay.
From selling the right armor.
Thank you.
No problem.
I think I'm all set.
Quick maths. Yeah, I'm chilling. All I wanted was my armor upgrade. I didn't need anything else.
Yeah, I don't have any preferences. I'm ready.
I will eventually ask you what combat armor does to my stats, but I mean we could wait on that.
Sydney, can you just send him or Austin, can you just send him the stats for the right armor? Or the for the combat armor? Just send it to.
Appreciate it.
Sure. I'll find it again. I know it was better, but I didn't take it.
Oh yeah, because there's an outfit bonus, isn't there? I'm pretty sure if you have all the combat armor, it gives you some rad res.
Something like that, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, it has flak as well. No, that's it.
All right, so you wanna go out and meet with your boy and talk to him about travel, yes?
Yes.
You guys are free to make your way to Bert's office. People are working there, moving things that have been dropped off and such. Getting things ready for the next ferry that comes in.
How's it going?
Oh, God. We're really at that level, aren't we?
Yeah, you know, after 200 years, you gotta run out of good ones.
I guess I can't complain, but have you looked out the window? And he sort of gesticulates out. And you see that from like the northeast,
Room.
from the northeast, come like these dark green fulminous clouds spreading across the horizon.
Oh shit.
Looks like we might be in for some. Looks like we might be in for some rain
Rain.
or snow. It depends. Yeah, comes through every once in a while.
How long does it do that for?
Normally not too long.
Like an hour, not too long, or like a week, not too long? I don't know your frame of references here.
Oh, I haven't seen it rain all week for a few centuries.
So, like a day? Part of a day?
Yeah, I mean, like, part of a day, a few hours.
Alright. How bad is it?
Well, it's a little acidic.
Is it like safe to go out in? Is it ratty?
I wouldn't really suggest it.
I would bet it's made out of rads.
Alright, yeah. That's about what I expected. Well, might as well get our conversation done before it hits.
Yeah, so, here's the deal. I want you to go make sure that the landing is clear. Check on some traps we had laying, and then just give us the all clear.
Alright, whereabout is it?
Well, we'll take you right there, but it's Port Good Float. It's where we normally tether our base.
Yeah, but like on the map.
Yeah, so we transition now to the world map. Bloop, bloop. As you guys presumably will just load onto the ferry next.
It's just down the. Okay.
Yeah, just round the hump. Just south of the hump from the Italia facility.
Not too far.
I mean, no. This works. We have them ship us there. We work it all out, and then we just walk to Attila from there. Italia.
Italia. Yes.
Yeah, we're interested.
Awesome. So, I'm authorized to either pay you afterwards in caps, or in a one-time free boat ride certificate. Your choice.
How much caps we talking?
400.
Free boat.
Now, if I recall, the price to boat our whole party is a fair bit more than that at any reasonable distance.
A bit, yeah.
I'm thinking just go for the free boat ride.
So it makes sense to me.
Yeah, we're looking for the free ferry ride.
Sounds good. When you get there, someone dropped something pretty important on the way out. He had a flare gun. It should still be loaded. If it's not there, you'll just have to, wave.
All right. Makes sense. Works for me. Presumably we want to head out, after the rain.
He's like,
It's fine.
well, suit yourselves. So by the way, do you mention that you actually want to go to the Italia facility or anything like that, or?
I mean, I figure. Well, I'm gonna ask.
How quickly after we clear the place out do you think you're gonna good float's gonna moor up?
Oh, it could be a little while. We have some extensive repairs going on right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
We want to be sure that the coast's really clear before we come back and reset the traps.
Well, I ask you,
I'm trying to think of how to do this. We get dropped off there. We do the thing there. Could we then go to Attila and then take our return trip from Attila back to Junkie? Yeah, essentially I propose that.
Yeah, he would say, "Oh, sure, you want to go to the Italia facility, though?"
Yeah.
Well, I know they have a port, but, let me put it this way, if I pull up and receive laser fire, I'm falling the fuck back.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. If we think it's gonna be a hot landing, we'll find a place just outside. Or we'll go back to good float.
Alright, normally, we're not I don't like to authorize, a ferryman to risk a vessel, but, you're helping us out, and, you're pissing all over the front door of the Bing Bangs, so I don't mind it. But yeah, if they get fired on, their orders are gonna be to fuck right off, so you'll be finding your own way out.
Works for me.
Ain't no D-Day landings in this outfit.
I
Yeah, we aim to keep
don't
living.
get that reference.
More like the Yellow River Delta landings, know what I'm saying?
Hey. But with less power armor and even more sadness. Also, we have double 12 sides now.
Yeah, why do we have two
Oh my
12
God,
like this?
I don't know what to tell you. It stopped entirely for a second there for me, so. And I don't see 212-sided, so.
What?
Whoa, 24-sided guy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I see one me, that's it.
Oh, yeah, the other one just
it
went
probably
away.
took a little bit to
What
die.
the heck? Whatever.
I killed my twin.
Isn't that kind of the whole plot?
Now we just need to get the one that works for
The Nazis.
Yeah, so you guys, they agree to take you to Port Good
the
Float.
Enclave. There we go.
They agree
Yeah.
to take you to Port Good Float and pick you up at Italia. If the item wasn't found by the Bing Bangs, there should be a loaded flare gun somewhere around Port Good Float.
Cool, let's do it.
Hey.
All right, and Max, you expressed an interest in waiting until the storm had passed.
Yes, I don't particularly feel like going out and adventuring in the radioactive acid rain.
Indeed.
You know,
I disagree. He thinks it's a good idea. Good comment.
All right, now,
Sounds like-
and Felix, you're presently at 7 of 14, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it is it's the first third of the daytime. There's acid rain on the horizon. The radio has stopped playing because it always fucking stops playing. And
It's still playing for me. Oh, yeah, no, it's still playing for me.
And yeah, you guys are so you guys wait until midday, and the rain arrives. Tss, tss. Green and scene. The rain strikes, howling outside, and we find where the fuck we put the sound effects.
I just have like the Fallout version of the Chocolate Rain song in my head now.
No.
So
Toxic rain.
so the rain is sizzling up,
Toxic.
you know, filling up the muddy streets of Junk Heap with, like, you know, radio-ish sludge, mostly sizzling, chemically water that doesn't look good to drink. Beatrice is catching some of it to, like, you know, drain and use for various purposes. But, you know, there's some metal tins set out to gather the rain, some glasses. And yeah, you guys wait out the rain. You wait through the middle of the day. And the rain abates, but it remains overcast. And there is still a bit of a blustery wind.
Well, luckily we're not sailing.
Interesting. I wonder
Alright.
how this.
I mean,
So-
is it like a motor? It's a motorboat, right? It's not like we need like
Yeah.
we don't have sails.
Right. Yes. Correct.
What time of day is it? No, is
It
like
is
in
the afternoon. It is overcast into the afternoon.
worst case scenario?
This
We
is like-
stay in one of these facilities, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've slept on the road before. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right,
can
so
go,
you
I think.
guys shoot, you blub blub, you woo woo, you pop in the boat and you pop off over the river, right?
During the storm? I thought we decided we weren't leaving during the storm.
No, the storm ended.
Storm ended.
It's
Oh.
just overcast now.
It remains overcast and windy, but the rain has abated.
Are you still
It's
spooky?
it's
but...
the end windy because this is like where our DM says the room seems empty.
Yeah. Is there cover on this raft?
Yeah. Max, do you head over? Does the group head over?
Yep. We
I
depart.
head over.
You guys arrive at Port Good Float. And, you know, there's a pier here and some outbuildings. They are mostly sheet metal shacks, which have been either knocked over or shot up and had the doors pried off of. You see evidence of gory bits, mostly picked clean, but with some bone remaining, and obvious detonation sites of things like landmines. You see some limbs hacked off cleanly from where bear traps caught them. And generally speaking, it looks like the traps have been deployed. Would everyone like to give me a perception trapping, and then a perception spotting roll?
All right.
You're funny.
I don't think I have either stats.
What are
I'll
I
stats?
do have spotting poggers.
If you have spotting, then you have trapping because you must have a fieldcraft module.
True.
Oh
I
my!
don't think he did.
I got
I
a
do
30
actually
with a
have-
target number of 29.
Fucking waxing away.
I'm lucky.
Flash Party's like, traps? What traps? But then Flash Party finds a series of tracks.
Hmm.
Sorry, perception trapping and then perception spotting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Josai Guy, is that a pass for you?
I was just checking as it passed by 2. Or
Okay, so in that
not-
that's the
not successes, but exactly
I
2.
fail
all
both.
right, so that's the trap one. All right, so 12-side guy manages to find some of the traps as described. Taking stock of the several ones which have not been deployed yet. So
And then I totally forgot what the other roll was for.
Yeah, what was that second roll?
the second one
Second one was
was
spotting.
spotting, and
Oh, I spotted.
Charlie got a critical success on it.
Yeah, I spotted the shit out some shit.
Yeah, so you guys find the scene of a tussle, or some sort, and Charlie, you see what seems to be like the evidence of chemical sparking flames. And you find like a dud burned out flare like in the corner by a metal shed. It looks like someone gained possession of the flare gun, and it was discharged in that struggle. The individual left along the road to the north.
I will retrieve the flare gun.
So,
It's okay. We'll use a flame and arrow for a signal.
Oh wait, that actually could work.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Greg, go ahead.
Well, I just want to know, like, what does the scene look like? Like, how far away from the flare gun am I?
How far from like they appear to have headed north up to 730. You'll have to follow the trail to see how close you are to the flare gun.
Oh.
Oh, I see like the cat. Oh, okay. I don't see like the actual gun that has been discharged. I see like the canister used.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, that's how you put two and two together. That there was.
Gotcha. Yeah. I put my hand on the floor and I pretend to listen for the hoofbeats, and I like. They're this way.
Oh my god.
I believe we should pursue then.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Let's get on it.
Let us make haste.
All right. So you guys head north up to 730 around the bend, and you find yourselves on a map. And you, for no particular reason, show me.
We're on traumatic map.
Show me south of this line where you would be arranged as you travel forth.
Oh no.
All right. Well, it's a well-known fact that
Lisa's in front.
Oh, hey, I remember this map.
me at all times.
Oh
Actually,
boy.
probably a different map.
No, you've never been on
Space
this map, but I'm glad that my stuff is that unoriginal.
No,
I'm sorry.
I disagree with what that says. I
I'm
think
sorry. Oh my god.
What do you think? What?
All right, so arrange yourselves.
I'll be in the
I
middle.
have-
Y'all,
Because I'm baby.
the whole
have-
squad.
I have arranged.
All right, and people who are all right. So let me put it this way: so like people who hang back, their alertness will be counted at a -2. People who are out front, your alertness will be counted at full.
Thank
I
God.
got
My
the alert. I should probably be up front.
Within the
Can I
first
Just
two
stand behind me.
rows, between
Make a
these
note?
two green lines.
I'm
Feet
very
Sydney, I'm going to need you to move.
What are you saying, Pat?
Actually, no, this will be fine. This will work.
Can I make a note that I'm very closely watching these cliffs over here?
Yeah, give me a perception spotting.
Okay. Let me check my.
Yeah, even at a -2, my perception's on
Oh,
par with most
fuck.
of the party. So
Yeah, okay. You see like a rock sort of like move where one shouldn't have moved, and you see a
Oh.
face of someone trying to
23.
remain hidden.
Oh god, I let the party know. There's guys up there.
He looks like someone who doesn't know if he's been
Cute.
spotted or not. He's like, shit, I think they might have seen me.
He does actually.
he looks like one of the extra vampires
Wow,
from like
there
the
it
original
is.
Buffy movie.
I know.
Oh my god!
All right.
There's very little cover on this map.
All right, so Mage, you want to convey? Yeah, I would
Yeah,
note,
no, I
however,
let them know.
this right here to your west is a derailed train engine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
Oh.
trains radioactive in this like they are in the other like cars are?
No, not
Oh,
really.
I don't
Well,
think so.
maybe like the engine, but not just like a random car.
Well, that
Oh,
is
shit. I
that
say
is
this
the
to
engine
the party.
car.
Oh,
and
it is
I
the
suggest-
engine.
Oh, I suggest that that is the engine, huh?
Wait, they still
Wait,
don't-
where did we see that?
Between these, I will reveal the person who Pat saw.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, is it behind the really big rocks? Ugh, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
And
gonna
what are
start
these-
like
are these
mowing.
trucks?
Yeah, how unfortunate that the ambushers would choose cover from which behind they could not be easily shot.
Are these
Yeah.
trenches?
That is like a 5-foot drop. The light is the top. The dark is the bottom.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
This is like the curvature of the terrain. Like everything else is like a
yeah,
flat
no,
incline.
I
There's a
actually
break.
understand.
It's
from
a
looking
hill.
at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Makes
Nice.
sense.
I'm gonna use that token like that.
Well, it
Anyways.
seems like I feel like ducking behind that freaking train engine sounds like a good idea for me at least.
I mean,
And now
honestly,
for
I
reference, so
haven't
like Mage, you've managed to like. So I'm assuming you said this like quiet enough that hopefully someone that far away wouldn't hear, right?
Yeah, no, I would not have yelled that. I'd be like, guys, there's someone up there.
Is this
I wouldn't
an
have
amount
even-
of color as well, or this even?
Yeah, yeah. So if you manage to, so like the mounds and shit are meager cover, which by like crouching or going prone you can upgrade to something that matters.
What about the car?
That I would call light cover. So a minus 20 to people
Okay.
shooting at you. And of course, crouching and going prone upgrade cover.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so how do you guys immediately respond when you realize, oh shit, there's people watching?
Can we like try to set up a little bit of an ambush of our own?
Counter ambush?
Yes, a counter ambush.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we could go back.
An anti-ambush.
Oh my god.
Or like if y'all just like set up behind the train car.
If we turn around, they're gonna spray.
Yeah, if y'all just like set up behind the train car, and I can like approach a little bit
Mm.
and like.
I mean, if you start
Maybe-
walking straight towards them,
Yeah, so like you guys and like are you going to engage in any like theatrics here, or are you just going to like take these new bearings? Some people walk behind the train car, you walk straight at them.
I mean, I feel like we should just be like, maybe. All right, so yes, I will do theatrics. I will gesture. Hey, that looks like a nice place to
Take a break.
check out for loot because we're scavengers.
Yes, scavengers do like loot.
And I'm going to roll an expression.
me
All right,
want to
even
take
though that's
part.
definitely a lie, but
Or, well, are we not scavengers? I literally call these people scavengers.
It's still a lie.
It's a lie.
Definitely.
well, you're not going to scavenge. You're going to set up an ambush.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're right.
Well, do you
let
have
me
do you have
tell
anything
what
for
my-
Wiz?
No, I was just thinking about it one way, but you are correct. It is not that way.
Look,
My
all I know is they are in my range.
I wish
and
I
an
could
arrow,
No
an
defense.
arc.
so what is it called? Is that a graft roll instead of a societal expression?
Yeah, it's a Wiz roll.
Damn.
It's all right. So you
okay.
guys can. So you guys. You guys can move your tokens about like. I'm gonna say move one half action move from where you are right now, as
Okay,
you would from the moment Mage informs you that we have.
Be careful what you say.
Mm.
I mean, okay. So what's your half action move when you're not activating that thing?
Oh, okay, not as far, but still pretty close.
All right, yeah, I can tell you, but right now, like, you will not get that far without proccing the ambush.
I'm positive. I'm just saying.
Furthermore, if you do that, everyone else won't get as far.
Fair enough. I
Like, if you do something to provoke the ambush immediately, no one will have time to get to position.
yeah. What if I also go up where Cindy is?
I want to go like here and crouch.
Oh, I have plenty of
All right,
movement.
put a boot on yourself.
Mm,
I'm gonna have Protectron go to the train because
Where
Protectron
is Boot? Where is Boot?
not so great.
What? Did you see what I did?
like maybe I also move up where Cindy is.
All right, and Charlie, what are you gonna hang back there with Twombly?
Oh yeah, I'm taking the aim action, aiming at a person that I see.
All right, and Twombly, what's your play here?
I gotta be honest. I don't see a good I feel bad saying this. I don't see a good spot to hide out. Really.
You want to just
I mean,
keep
that's
walking down the road with the
That's why I
Brahmin?
decided I'm not gonna.
You can do some fieldcraft stealthing, right?
Oh, I'm good at fieldcraft stealth. If it's nature, I'm fucking.
Yeah, you're in nature.
I don't know if you're
Yeah,
allowed
I'm
to
not
stealth.
hiding in nature,
Point.
so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
But
I
you
know,
have
like,
time
what
to
is-
deliberate because it's the 10-minute break.
Hey.
Hey.
You have time to deliberate because it's a 10-minute break.
Okay.
the break.
Could you give me control of Charlie Cheat really quickly so I can make him a macro?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. And also, could you make me a macro for laser rifle, please?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. You're a blessed, sweet baby angel.
It's true. She is.
Oh whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Ah.
All right,
Oh, no.
yeah. Let me go into the
All caps.
characters party. Charlie. Control.
Laser rifle? Right, yeah, the laser rifle, right? Not the
Yeah.
plasma rifle.
Laser.
I love how the plasma rifle, it's in pen just says P.
Yeah.
God, that's spooky. Anything else you want right now while I'm doing this? Flash ready? Okay.
He's muted?
Oh, well,
No, he's not here.
I need to know, like, his
He's not here.
Although
perception and stuff. Oh, I guess I can just take the one for his foul.
Yeah, just take it off of his other gun if he has
Yeah.
a modifier somewhere.
I suppose practicality would dictate that I come first and then Lucky in my hierarchy of people that need to survive. So
I'll
I
be
could
back.
use Lucky as cover.
Mm.
You can burst fire the laser rifle? What the hell? Just having Darth Level stuck in my head.
All I know is they are within my range and an arrow can arc nicely. Range of 150 on the arrow. 120 rather. Still, that's a big ass range when you look at.
This thing does. If you're unarmored, literally just does 12 flat damage to you. And then 1d12 plus 4. That's fucking bonkers. You sound like you're singing the national anthem there. The American national anthem. You're like, yeah, you were like,
Oh, so I couldn't see. Took me a second there. I was like, what does their anthem sound like?
I don't know. What does your anthem sound like? Can't you go on asking girls what their anthem sound like?
Okay. When I was in high school, they would play, because it's mandatory, right? They would play a half English, half French version, like on the announcements in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I hated that.
So it was like
French version was always longer too, so I was all like, what words are they getting that we're not? Same with like assemblies, right? Every time they do the French bit of the spoken line, like the announcements or whatever, the French part was always like twice as long, and I was just like, okay, what like secret plans are the French kids being let in on that the rest of us?
Here, I found the lyrics. So oh Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us common. Quand on fera c'est porter l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Dans l'histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our, like, it's so jarring, right? Like it just goes back to
My theory is just like everything French is longer because that's the only way I can make sense of baguette.
It's funny because bread.
I just heard everything French is longer. My experience in Language of France does not agree with that.
Question. How can I ask them?
Okay, here's the thing about French, right? The spoken language is actually like faster than English and shorter. The written language is like 10 times longer. So like the way you say it does not at all look like the way it's written sometimes.
Which only raises further questions, because if like the spoken language, if like the song whatnot seems longer spoken, I can only imagine it's like 4 times as long in written format.
Yeah, you know. With glowing hearts we see device.
Oui,
Who
mon
are
ami.
strong and free.
Need to shave quite badly.
Badly.
So here's the problem I have with the Canadian national anthem. There's not one mention of ice giants.
True.
That is a good point.
My favorite national anthem is Poland's because their national anthem is it's literally called "Poland is not yet dead,"
Not yet, Dad.
and it's just
What
like,
about
hey,
from
you
the-
thought
from
you fucking
Poland,
took us
though?
out like all those times in history. Well, we're still alive, kinda.
Max, explain to me how unarmed attacks work.
Oh God, that's an excellent question. Short answer is let me look it up real quick because no one ever uses them.
Yeah.
Whack.
You're like
There's a fair.
slapping you with a-
Lee wrote a lot into this system, a lot of mechanics,
I'm-
and there's a fair bit of them that, like in the very limited play we've done, well, not very limited, but somewhat limited play we've done, just no one's done. We've already always had weapons, and weapons are pretty universally better than punching people. So
Yeah, whenever I look at traits, and some of them, I'm just like there's one called Newsy where you get like a stealth bonus if you have a newspaper. I'm just like, why? Like this.
yeah, there's some
Well-
traits which are very specific. That being said,
Lee's
since
just goofy like that. Lee's
I
mind
believe that's okay with
works
Lee.
in a
Think-
different
Lee
way than
thinks-
ours.
No. Lee, I know exactly what Lee does. Lee's mind will think of like a very specific scenario and be like, "Oh, that's so cool," and then create a trait entirely
Oh
around.
yeah, I realize that Lee likes crunch. I get it. Lee loves his crunch. 3.5, like D&D, was designed for a person like Lee, right? All the rules,
Lee does not like
Tyler.
3.5, believe it or not. Tyler.
which surprises me because he loves his crunch. When you
I know.
there's a trait where you get like a bonus for being in a warehouse for hiding. Like,
Well, but so like they're not exactly designed for Fallout, right? Like a lot of them are designed for the
Yes.
activities
Actually,
related setting.
the newspaper world
Even-
actually
even
is pretty
then.
helpful in quite a few situations because of the sort of world that Acro Diesel Age is.
Mhm.
Like, if you're ever hiding like in a crowded urban environment, like grabbing a newspaper and flipping that bad boy up is a great strat, even without that trait.
Mm.
okay,
Once
so-
you're being
so
chased
here-
by the cops and everyone else like hid in a ditch in a park, and I just went to a bar.
So here's the thing that the life of me I can't forget. So I discovered Acro Diesel Aid
Mhm.
through I guess it's called a podcast, like a verbal storytelling in a setting.
Mm.
I've never been able to find it since.
The Acro Sage podcast.
Might have been Pat telling the verbal story. It was a woman's voice. That's all I know.
Wasn't bad. The Acro Sage.
No, I was
there
not
was
an
not
Acro
Diesel.
Diesel.
I just
I know
remember like,
Madeline did recaps at the beginning of each episode of the Real Play podcast.
So here's what might have happened is I was really into a story like a podcast set in a similar setting by totally unrelated people that happened to have the word diesel in it. Discovered Acro Diesel in and just conflated the two.
Hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I just remember like a sky ship, a really big tower.
Fucking amazing.
I mean, skyships are definitely a dieselpunk staple and do exist in Ada, but so I found the only mention. There's two mentions of unarmed. In the rule book, it essentially says that if you bring someone down to below zero vitality of unarmed attacks, they become unconscious. Instead of dying.
I have to get myself a wrist crossbow.
And that's it. It doesn't say like what sort of damage they do or anything. It's just
Well, I know he has some traits to increase his damage, but I don't know what they are yet. So
yeah. Let me look through some other things because there is some stuff that like it really.
I just discovered that a wrist crossbow is a weapon
I've
in this,
returned.
and I want to.
welcome back.
Have some food, so I'm gonna not have my camera on for a bit.
Wow, you're depriving the audience.
Yeah, come on. It's book night. It's book night.
Nobody
This is
wants
what they
to
come
see
out
me
for.
eat a peanut butter jelly or peanut butter sandwich. Okay.
We want to
Peanut
watch.
butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Lee, how
What they want
much
to see- what
damage
they
do
want to see
unarmed
you eat.
attacks do?
No, so Greg has like I'm
It's,
pretty sure
he has both of the upgraded traits for unarmed attacks.
both of them.
Okay,
Okay,
but-
that's I don't know what his strength is. Like he asked me to make it, but then he just left, so I can't like.
I can
My
pull up
bad,
a sheet.
my
I can
bad.
pull up a sheet.
I needed to listen to something and I couldn't hear anything with this in the background. I'm back
so
though. What's
good.
up?
I need a couple of your your numbers to make
Your
the
strength
thing.
bonus is
Oh my god,
a
I'm so
4.
sorry. What do you need?
So it's just flat strength for the like the hit roll, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Strength plus melee, right, Lee? For the target number.
Strength plus melee
Yeah,
is the target
to hit
number.
its strength plus its strength melee.
So what are-
I
what are
I
the-
think combat is his secondary though.
Okay.
So +5.
Yeah. So what's your strength, Greg?
It is.
Oh, it's a 20.
Fuck. Why did I close that?
20. Okay.
I
And then
I-
what's your melee stat?
I think it's also 20. Give me 1 second. Why I don't know why I fucking closed the
yeah,
character
it's
sheet, too.
it's 2 melee, and also to note, Iron Fist gives him a +10 to hit with unarmed attacks.
So 55 total then. 20 from his strength, 20 from melee, 5 plus it being his secondary, and then 10 more from Iron Fist.
I believe so.
So
All right, so I was
55.
5 off. I think I didn't realize that combat as a secondary gives you 5 because I wrote down here just to keep track of it for myself was 50.
And so sorry, so never mind. Yeah, okay, never mind. Cool.
Yeah,
And then-
so
and then
so
is
yeah,
like
and he
eight.
has lightning attacks, so the second melee attack of his turn incurs only a -10 penalty. So his
Cool.
second swing will be a 45, but I'm pretty sure we can just remember that.
And then it's a D8 plus strength. Plus strength bonus for the damage.
It's a D8 plus strength. Yeah, so
Do you
2.
have any pen or rip? I presume no.
Not unless he has brass knuckles or other fist weapons.
Mhm.
I think that he has plans to make one, but it does not exist presently. And yeah, it's initiative time.
If I understand, I can move here and have partial cover. Yes.
Behind Lucky, you can have more than I mean,
Like
So-
I don't know if this is like a raise, a lower, a rock. Like I don't know.
it's a mound
It's a
of
raise.
grass. It is meager cover. It doesn't help you, but it does allow you to upgrade it to like normally crouching behind nothing won't help you. Only going prone adds cover when you have nothing in front
Yeah,
of you.
I
You
hate
can-
I'm
you-
going to do it because I hate to put Lucky in harm's way, but I am absolutely using Lucky for cover.
All right, and
Curse you, Lerb,
are
for
you
suggesting
are
it.
you, are you going to crouch?
No.
Okay. Char, everyone's where you are. Roll me initiative.
Okay. All of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie dokie, Smokey.
Wow, I didn't roll terribly.
What's my number?
I keep forgetting which rolls you want to have high and which ones you want to have low.
I mean, initiative, I don't know the game yet where you want low initiative.
I feel like game should be consistent about these things.
All right. Do we have everyone?
You clearly never played Warhammer then.
Everyone, is your initiative
don't
on the
know what
board?
that
Warhammer?
is. No, I'm just kidding.
I think everybody's on the tournament.
Yeah.
And Max, we just have Protect Ron go on your turns, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
been the best way
5,
to do it.
6. All right.
Yeah.
Well then, and again, the music is somehow fucked up. God fucking damn it.
Woo.
All right. I thought someone scored a significantly higher number than this. Okay, well, I guess they didn't. So yeah. Charlie, what's your alertness?
Oh, Charlie.
Oh. You're muted right now, Greg.
Oh, I see how it is.
I assume it's high enough because he's aimed in this direction anyway. Greg, you notice someone maneuvering here.
Is it too late for me to roll tactics?
I mean, yeah, roll tactics.
Okay. It's D100 plus okay. It's just flat tactics, right?
Tactics plus 10.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, well, no one's gonna win that today. All right, so it's the Bing Bang
Here you go.
Skull Taker's turn. They are going to move forward, and they are going to aim at Lisa and not shoot yet. It is a Bing Bang's turn. They are going to descend here and become visible. They are then going to start to scream and shout and let it all out.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
And they get to right here by the end of their turn.
Oh,
And
wow.
they are charging.
Poor decision.
Oh, boy.
And they try and charge at you and hit you with a spear, Lisa.
Quite a poor decision.
And the spear is damaged by the attempt.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have thought that might have worked out.
That is a poor decision on their part.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so on this Skull Stalker here,
Mm-hmm.
Skull Taker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Oh
your
wait, never mind. It's not my turn.
There's a big banger. Got
Big
his bang.
banger.
His bang is so big.
My goodness.
Yeah, this big banger is also going to charge forward at Lisa. And with a butchering cleaver attack, which will be a hit. But does it get through? Probably not. Head.
Head hardness?
Yeah.
5.
Head hardness 5.
Plus 5
One of them. Okay, so that leaves 2 left over. That leaves 4 damage, which your resistance overcomes. It is a big banger's turn. It is, yeah. Well, it's someone's turn somewhere. They're engaged in some sort of activity. Yeah, no, they're completely visible. You guys see, so in the north, behind a completely unassuming rock, you know, a dude hops out and then sort of gets to position up against this ledge so that he has some pretty good cover. And then it's Charlie's turn. All right, Charlie.
Amazing.
And you see that the Bing Bang Skull Taker is aiming at Lisa.
Right, and at her, I'm gonna laser rifle. Oh, just barely.
All right, so that is a clean hit. You overcome any armor she might have. Let me just check something about her character sheet really fast. Yeah, okay, so that's that number is actually this. Which is all that matters. So the 2 comes through. So yeah, you sear her terribly. Yeah. So Charlie, that's you made that attack. You were also aiming at the Bing Bang behind her. Do you want to use that? Or wait, did you aim and shoot at her, or did you just shoot?
Yeah, I didn't aim and shoot. Well, no, I think that's the thing that I readied. I don't know if it counted for anything having that readied.
Well, you were aiming at this dude.
This guy here.
So if you shoot, you get the +10.
If you shoot at him,
so
you
it
get
would only
the
be a
you get
minus
the-
10.
Oh, so it wouldn't. Okay, so it would cancel itself out for shooting a second time.
It would
Well-
only be a minus 10 because you don't get the lightning blows on range attacks.
Right.
So it's minus 20 to hit him, and then you have the plus 10, so minus 10. So yeah. It's not terrible. 49
why
is not.
All right.
All right, so that's a hit.
Not bad.
Oh, big damage. Is he just dead?
Oh shit.
Actually, though, you melt his torso and he screams terribly as you smell charred Bing Bang.
Oof.
So that's your turn.
Yes.
Bing bang, your chest is now flame.
All right. So you have proven to be an incredibly effective combatant. All of your enemies see that, and you are standing behind absolutely no cover in the middle of the street. It is now.
That's correct.
It is now Lisa's turn.
It is in fact my turn.
I want to have order Protectron to get down Mr. President you, but since it's really slow, it would just like clump get down Mr. President, and by the time it gets to you, you're already dead.
It flops. Like as he's bleeding out, it belly flops on him, like the aluminum cord
Yeah,
crushing his body.
And then it's like, I must protect Ron, and flails its limbs around because it can't get back up.
All right, so Lisa, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the big bang, I guess.
The big banger. Okay.
Yeah, the banger, the big banger. That guy, to be specific. And like, can I double, by the way, on this turn? Does that take an action to do? A half action, sorry?
I
to
don't know
double?
if we've established that. Assume you don't.
I don't think I ever have. I don't know, but I just
Yeah.
thought
All
right
right.
now.
Yeah. So give me the D4.
Yeah. 2 stress.
All right, you can add that, and as for
And
that,
then
you hit.
I was gonna do the the what's it called, the sweep to
Oh.
hit both of them.
All right, rather than also hitting Sydney with the whirlwind. Okay.
Yeah. So the like adjacent one.
All right. Yeah. And that's the same attack roll, right?
It's like no, yeah. So I just rolled damage again. Woo!
All right.
Nice.
Now, why do I see? Oh yeah, that's that. Okay.
I was crouching behind the. Is that why you're asking the boot?
No, I'm trying to figure out some other things. Okay, so the big banger takes the 8 for,
And then I'm gonna do the same thing again. So.
all right, you hurt him, and you also. Oh, that's a max roll on your damage dice against this
Yeah.
thing. I think that's 14. Yeah, so 14 comes out. No. You've laid this guy out.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna do a second attack at a -10 here because of lightning blows. So -10 when I'm double, it is still 100. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah. This guy is barely standing, but he's still up. What the fuck? Yeah.
At 1?
Yeah, at 1.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, it's my turn. I don't got nothing else to do.
Felix.
Use both my actions.
All right, so I'm crouched behind this mound. What level of cover does that afford me?
Light.
If
you were to become prone,
could I brace on it at this level, or would I need to drop down to prone to brace on the mound?
I'll allow it.
Well, I'm probably going to drop down to prone anyway, just because I want the extra cover.
Oh, well,
So yeah, half action to drop to prone, bracing, and then I'll just take a shot. Why not?
Who you shooting at?
Well, who do I have a beat on? I got this guy over here looking pretty sexy. I would. On the other hand, we have this guy over here, but that person is surrounded by my friends and allies.
For some reason, I'm not seeing your pings.
Also,
and either I'm not doing pings, which is weird. Like I'm not seeing my pings either.
Weird.
Oh, there we go. I see them.
No, those aren't mine.
Oh,
right.
my ping is brown. So.
Okay, whatever. Either the Big Banger up by where everyone is, or the Big Bang Skull Taker. Would there be a firing minus to either one of them?
You'd be shooting into melee and risking hitting Lisa if you shot at the Big Banger.
Okay, Skull Taker it is. All right, hunting rifle. Guns out, suns out, guns
Wow.
out. Oh, barely missed.
So close. I got to say that. The other
You're
day,
within
so-
close
He's
range,
in
though,
short
right?
range, bro.
Yeah, they're within
Oh,
short.
yeah.
True.
They're within short range
Oh,
of a
yeah.
600-meter weapon, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a hit.
I got to say I'll allow it the other day, and it felt really cool.
Hmm.
By the way,
Oh, I say it literally all the time when anyone asks for anything.
Just
I
for
just
fun.
wanted to like
Amazing.
All right,
let
you
people know that.
all right, you pound her pretty hard. She takes the hit to the head actually, and loses an ear as the the fucking hunting rifle rips by her skull. There's a lot of blood.
These guys really fucked up.
It's
Yeah.
Sydney. Sydney, it is your turn.
I just
There's
remembered the last ambush we had, and I was
some
like, I'm
brutal
gonna
melee
look
to
over
your
there.
Well, this guy did like my usual running thing to me, so
they're jacking your
Yeah.
style.
you fool! This was my plan all along.
I'm gonna fire a single round at him. Just no aim, nothing, just firing at point blank.
All right, pop that shot. That's a hit at point
Yeah.
blank. Give me the damage. Oh, you already gave me the
yeah.
damage. It's in the macro.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
it's in the. We'll say that gets through. Yeah, and no, you fucking lay him out with a bullet in his chest.
And I'm gonna take a pop shot at the Skull Taker, which is only -20. It's fine. Forehead. Oh, I looked at the damage.
Bullet,
and I was like, oh my
bullet
God.
hits the rock. And
I saw the damage. I thought it was the number.
Yeah,
Same.
same. Earl, funny with that spacing line trolling us.
It's like they know
there's
exactly how
a
to draw
shuff-
out the suspense.
a shuffling
know.
of feet. The Bing Bang runs up to here. It is Twembui's turn.
Well, okay, so I would like to. I'm not entirely sure what the layout here exactly is. These are like raised.
Yeah, this
rocks,
is
so it's
elevation.
like a half wall. Yeah, because I would like to fire at the Bing Bang Skull Taker with my arrows,
This is like elevation here.
which is what's the range on that? That is less than half range, but I don't know if it matters with an arrow or not.
So this is like.
Yeah, no,
hard
you
ele-
get short range bonus for any range weapon.
And then this is like a
Cool.
gentle slope.
Yeah.
So let's just use what's that modifier with the half range?
+10.
It's +10. Okay, so I don't know if I do not know if this macro will work. I haven't adjusted it yet. It did not work because I still have it.
But it
let's
rolled
see
a
here.
it rolled a 29.
Yeah.
29. Yeah, so and my magic number is 58. That's
All right, so it has a
And
pen of
one.
it has a pen of 1, right?
yeah. Pen 1, rip 3.
Gets through that until that, and then that,
Oh, excuse me, jeez.
leaving that.
Hmm.
And what part of her did you hit? A 9, her lower body. Her lower body. I need to check what she's wearing there.
Man, I thought I was gonna get to use the minigun on these guys, but they're dying so fast.
It's what I like about the arrows is they don't really worry about cover.
Here's the real question, though: how much destructive power does the minigun have? Like, can I just like, can I just like mow through rocks? Like,
Yeah, and then you not really. I
Yeah,
mean, you
I
could
shoot
shoot at it.
Like house walls.
All right, yeah. So you
Office walls.
you shoot her. She is a bit damaged by taking an arrow to the knee, but you're going against
Yeah.
hardness.
But I've effectively
Did you
ended
have
her
to?
adventuring career, so
stop!
right.
Stop!
All right. So this Bing Bang sees that you boys are doing what you're doing, and they're gonna come up forward. They're gonna get to here, and they are going to. What the fuck making a phone vibrate right now? Are they though? Are they really though? Is this really their course of action? They're rethinking their life.
That is sensible.
Probably. God, I play a
I
goddamn.
remember, I might.
I played a goddamn like Elder Scrolls themed campaign. I've heard that joke too many fucking times in the past few months.
All right.
My life cannot take more arrow to the knee jokes.
What's it from?
I mean, we can make your arrow to the lead joke.
Oh my god!
Just combine the
we
two.
could
You
not.
just comboed me. I can't believe it. I actually just got combo combo. Hello. I'm having heart palpitations. Stop. Oh my god.
Wait, has Twin been carrying on fucking longbow this entire time?
Yeah, he shot it
Yeah,
several times.
like the entire time.
Wembley has like
Yeah, in the initial fight, he shot at things with a longbow. Yeah, he used his longbow until he got the cowboy repeater.
Yeah.
Still, I think you've only fired that like once. Still, right?
It's a mage's turn. It's
A handful of times, yeah.
Well,
he's a knife guy, which is funny because his knife skills aren't great, and yet he just murders with those.
Trying to remember over here. Yeah, no. So Mage is gonna pop out over here. She's gonna shoot her shot with the normal gun thingy. She breaks the gun permanently.
The gun
and,
takes condition damage.
Pepe
died.
hands.
She's gonna, if I may, she's gonna like crouch.
Yeah.
She's just gonna fall on the floor, face down on the ground. This is not my day.
Everybody
she
do
says.
the dinosaur. It's a Bing Bang's turn. The Bing Bang
Oh
is
my god, you gotta
Bing-
add that to here.
the Bing
I'm
Bang
turning
bleeds
her
out and
into
is
like
dead.
one of those anime girl protagonists who's just like bad at everything.
All right, so the Bing Bang Skull Taker is going to not really like the whole aiming thing anymore, and they're gonna go ahead and just shoot at the biggest threat to them, which is Greg Kun. Why? Oh my God, you're infecting me.
Stop.
And pops a shot from her lever repeater. I believe she will be hitting you this day, my good sir.
Amazing.
I believe you will.
So that strikes you in the upper body. How much stopping do you have up there?
I feel like the Emperor.
Quite a bit now.
Good. Kill him now.
3.
All right, regrettably, the lever repeater punches through that. One off of that. So yeah, okay. So she actually winds up doing 13 damage to you. If I'm correct, and hold on, let me. Because because the rip you have 3 res. Yeah. There's a lot of Charlie blood.
Leg off.
There's a lot of it's in the chest. There's a lot of Charlie blood now on the street. And she is then going to use a half action to move because she doesn't want to fucking die.
Hell no. No. Hell
It
no.
is it is a Bing Bang stir. I mean you yeah. A Bing Bang bleeds out. A Bing Bang bleeds out. I mean not actually because bludgeoning weapons,
you're
but
right.
you know.
Max?
But
Oh, sorry.
Max has gone Grayo mode.
I'm sorry.
Max has entered the chromo zone.
We lax a map.
You
So
fear
I
what
guess
you do
we'll be
not
able to
know.
test out
The gray will
those,
consume us all.
There's nobody get my
syringes.
shirt? No?
All right,
Okay.
those stim pack syringes pretty soon.
All right, so
Wow.
the big banger is gonna move up behind these pipes, going to crouch, and they are then going to throw a shrapnel grenade at Sydney.
What?
Can I like catch it?
I mean, it's gonna be hitting you in the ass either way. Oh, it's gonna crit actually.
Can I body block it?
Wait.
I mean,
That's torso, right?
I mean, no, but like, I mean, it's, like, have we previously had like catching grenades out of the air?
I have like body blocked like grenades before for Sydney, but it was like ones that missed. So like
This one is
crit grenades like perfectly placed. Probably not.
Is this stopping or hardness?
This is hardness on your torso.
Okay, 2.
Okay.
Wait, but bat to take half, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
agility
yeah.
bat plus 10 to have the incoming damage. Lisa, you all know you are also in the field of effect. You might notice something else about that attack.
What about it?
It's a crit. Alright, Joey, 31.
Okay, well, I don't make the bat, first of all.
Well, it was nice having this many party members.
Ooh!
Everything was going so
Eight.
well.
Let me find out what 8 is.
Spacing.
Poggers! 8 is the one that's armored. Let's go.
All right, so that one, the armor breaks, but you don't have the effect to happen. But it would have been that thing you hated, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been it ignores the armor, and I would have instantly fucking died to the attack.
Oh, it's the one that we.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, proper prior planning, and so the grenade goes poop, and yeah. But Sydney, so you have 2 hardness in your upper body, right?
Yeah.
So that takes out 4 of that. That leaves 3. That goes against that. 6, 7. All right, yeah. So the shrapnel grenade hits you a bit, and then does 1 psyche damage because oh no, a grenade just went off on top of you.
Sorry, how much did it do to me?
It did like I'm pretty sure nothing.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
How much?
For torso hardness is what you want?
Yeah. What's torso hardness?
9.
Yeah. No.
Cool.
All right, that's a big banger's turn.
Wait, that's its max damage? Oh, it rolls rip.
It's D4. Yeah. So Charlie, here's your turn. Greg.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
For its run.
Run so
And...
far away.
Oh, it's actually
and
right within
you
my movement.
ran.
I'm gonna come over to Mage.
Ran both night and day.
All
I'm
right.
be like, hey, Mage.
And you
Can I
got
please
away.
have a stim pack?
Yeah. You know, if you want, they're in my bag, but I'll stab you on my next turn.
All right. So you want to
Can I
come
just-
behind.
can I just-
All right. So
I'm
you,
gonna come behind the safety train and stab myself with a stim pack.
all right. So you want to like so you can get 2 adjacent to mage, right?
I'm pretty sure I can.
What's your movement? Your movement
22.
is yeah. So you can get next to her. Yeah.
It is canon that I keep my bag meticulously
You
organized.
want to quick draw a syringe out of her bag and then stab yourself with it?
I do have quick draw.
Plus 9. And Pat now has I think 1 stim pack left. Pat, update your sheet.
No, I have 1. Yeah.
right.
I'll update my sheet.
All right, so that's Charlie's turn. It is Elisa's turn. Lisa.
My turn. Cool. So question mark. I can see these guys. Does that mean I can shoot them?
So like this guy will have heavy cover. You can't shoot the Skull Taker from here.
If I moved like here.
They would both have heavy cover.
If I moved like here. What if I actually just moved like up here and then just shot at like all of them here? I presume the minigun can full auto, right?
It has to.
Sorry, not that it can full. It can suppressing fire.
Yes, anything that can full auto can suppressing fire.
Yeah.
I really remember making the fucking stats for that gun. And I thought.
I'm sorry. I may have just lost them.
I really thought that it was auto 30. Do you even know how much ammo it can contain?
Nope.
Or anything else?
Nope. I'm sorry. I fired it one time. I will not use it for the rest of the combat because I literally... Actually, no, I haven't fired it yet, so...
No, it's fine. Shoot it, because those things don't matter yet. You know how much damage it does. That's basically all we need. And everything is going to be within short range of it right now.
So if I get like here, right? That's just on everybody, all of them, all 4 of them, right?
Yeah, she'll have more cover than them, but yeah. You want suppressing fire?
Yeah, suppressing fire.
All right, make the roll. Minus 30.
Yeah.
All right. How many, if any, degrees of success did you obtain?
0.
Okay, but you do still fucking action list. They all choose to get into cover and only take 1 psyche damage.
Right.
which involves stepping for 2 of them and hitting the dirt for 1 of them.
Can I use the rest of my movement still too?
The implication is that you're staying there, like suppressing
Oh.
them.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Like you could. You would need to move somewhere you can continue to shoot them.
I was gonna go here. I mean, that's still like 45-degree angle on all of them.
Yeah. Other than the
I am
fact that
like
she,
melee. I am melee range with this guy though.
yeah, she'll be perfectly obscured by the rock, so she could move to the south. But yeah.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. Then move. Felix.
All right.
Nerve says it was auto 30.
What is the minus to fire at the Big Bang that I can't indicate because I still can't ping? The one at full health, crouched to the left of the Big Banger.
If to the left of Elisa, the right of Lisa.
No, not to the right of Lisa. To the right of
This guy.
Sydney.
He just has. He's crouching behind meter cover for light that comes out in the wash from your close range bonus. So just make a regular roll.
All right, awesome. Aiming and shooting.
That's a
That
hit.
is a hit. Not amazing damage, but hit.
Yeah, he has nothing that can stop a fucking shot from a hunting rifle. That
Turns out most people don't.
Yes, there's a lot of
Mimic
blood
all of
on
them.
the ground, and he's a lot closer to being dead than he was before. As it goes pa-ching, and most of his health bar disappears. Seriously bloodied. That's Felix's turn, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Actually, no. Protectron's got to do a thing.
Oh yeah, what's Protectron gonna do?
I forgot to do it last turn, but Protectron's doing it this turn. What's the range on the head laser?
Does it not say when you pop it? Because it's, I think.
Yeah, but I don't want. I'm gonna pop it real quick
it's
just to see the
100
range.
meters.
This doesn't
100
count as the roll, okay?
It's 100 meters. It's 100
Hold on,
meters.
hold on. Yeah, hold on,
100
hold on,
meters?
hold on, hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Because are you taking that from? No,
Mine.
Protectrons is 50 meters.
Oh.
Okay, see? Well, he can still shoot that Big Bang, so it works out. So Protectron's gonna step out and say, "I must protect Ron,"
No,
and
never
then
will
shoot at
actually
the same Big Bang I
It
did.
does wind up being, regrettably, a -10 to him. Because that isn't within close range for him, is it? Yeah, no, 36 meters.
No, that is not, and that's a miss.
It lasers the mound. This is...
Oh no, retreat.
It is Sydney's turn.
Yeah. This boy, he gonna get aimed and shot at. Cause grenade bad. So I wonder if this works. So short range, right?
Mhm.
Aim. Oh, that didn't work how I wanted it to.
Unlucky.
Oh well, that's a fucking 94 anyway.
Gun takes damage.
Gonna take damage.
Alright, it is a Bing
That is
Bang's turn. This Bing Bang is being suppressed. They are going to crawl behind this rock. When they get there, they're going to move to a crouched stance. I'm going to throw them out here just so I can do that. They are then going to pull around and try to throw a javelin at Sydney. This is a long range attack for a -10.
Fuck.
Regrettably,
Oh my God.
no, it's hold on. So it's -10 from the long range attack. You are crouched behind light cover from medium. So it's a -30, but it hits it with a 2 with a crit. So I think it still hits you.
Bro, it's a 2. I don't know what.
Minus 30 though. That's 32.
But I think crits always hit in the system, right?
Yeah. So Sydney, what's the hardness on your upper body?
Upper body hardness is
Right?
2.
Oh.
All right, so it's met. The 2 rip goes against your res, holding out. That. Oh, you fucking kidding me? All right, you're up at 1.
Amazing.
I swear I know
Amazing.
nothing about math, but my system always does this. So Bing Bang eats a javelin into you. You take some. You're bloody. Twembowie.
Ouch.
Right, so I'm gonna fire at the one that just threw a javelin.
Yes.
Old-timey weaponists must fight each other.
Longbow, here we go. Just stand for
Longbow,
that. And
here.
again, macro's still off, so I'll adjust it.
The roll was a 44.
50 is my magic number.
Now you
That's a hit. Regrettably minimum damage, but This guy doesn't really wear any armor against what you're doing. So you punch him in the res for 3, and then the 3 comes over to his health. Pop. It is... So that's Twombly's turn.
Unless I can, I don't think I can fire it twice in one turn. Can I fire it again with the?
At the -20, right?
With a bow. I think so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think so.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
I think you can knock an arrow as a free action.
Well, then I will do that.
Papa's that shot.
Damn, I really wish I had that syringer gun right now.
Longbow.
Now you do have that syringer gun.
Well,
All
Just
right.
not
we did,
filled with
we
any.
did not put a stim pack in it.
All right, and so
stupid.
that meets that. Yeah, so the second arrow hits him, and he appears bloody. He's like, oh, fuck, shit, fuck.
Oh,
Imagine
shit, oh,
everybody's like,
fuck.
who the fuck is using arrows?
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit!
They don't care about cover.
All right, so
They go up and
that's your turn, right? Yeah, you shot twice.
That's my turn.
Okay, so this guy takes the move half action. As part of it, he stands up. He runs directly into melee range with Sydney. And
tried.
Okay.
is he? Hold on, wait. Yeah, hold on, wait. No, I thought your arc
Being
was.
suppressed, right?
I thought your 45-degree arc. The bottom of your arc was this rock. and
No,
then like
no,
this.
no. I wanted it to go like this, like that.
Hitting Sydney
It's
and
like
Twombly
90
within the
degrees.
arc. and
Wait, I
Lucky.
can. I didn't know I could suppressing fire on allies. I'm sorry.
So you're like
Generally
filling that
speaking, bullets don't
entire
discriminate.
air.
Yeah,
I'm
okay, my
pretty
bad.
sure it's a 45-degree arc. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
40. Wouldn't 45 be more like this?
Oh, 45?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
45-degree arc, and like you fill that entire air with bullets. They
okay.
can't discriminate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I misinterpreted. Okay, so you're saying that you would have had this corridor locked down with So then
Yeah.
he takes the psychic damage, and he remains in cover because he doesn't want to be shot by bullets. And he's probably when it happened, probably upgrade his crouch to being on his belly. So he probably just tries to fire a zip gun from his mound to where Sydney is. Missing. It is, and the other half action, he just spends, I guess, reloading his zip gun. It's Mage's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of pop out here and shoot my varmint rifle, which is, I believe, at like 1 health at this point. I don't know if that hits. I don't
Who
think it
are
does.
you shooting is what I need to know.
This guy.
Regrettably, due to his significant... So you get +10 due to being close range, however, he's prone behind meter cover, upgrading it to medium, so that's a -20.
Okay.
So the bullet goes wide, and you've moved and you've shot. You can use the rest of your movement to continue moving back if you'd like.
I'm gonna go back.
It is a big... a Bing Bang Skull Taker's turn.
I ready my action to stab Sydney.
I think you used both your actions.
Yeah, no, I did.
Alright. It is a Bing Bang Skull Taker's turn. Get down behind the nearest cover and take blah, 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 blah. It's every 2. This temporarily applied the brace fire of the weapon for the duration of the attack. So the Bing Bang Skull Taker is probably going to step back here and, like, keeping the rock as cover and bracing her gun on the crouching Bing Bang in front of her. She's going to shoot her lever action at Twombly.
That's fucking
missed.
hilarious.
Fire and a miss. I fire again and a miss. Fired 3 times, missed all of them.
That
Well, Twombly is behind significant cover. So you're standing behind Lucky, right?
I am indeed, yes.
Okay, so...
fuck.
And you were explicitly covering behind Lucky. So I would say that Lucky is at least light to medium cover. So that would put the degree of success range that gets hit within Lucky getting hit. So the bullet hits Lucky instead.
Good.
So half of that res... the res is 2.
half of it being
Meat's
taken
back
out.
on the menu, boys.
That puts it to
No.
13 damage. And yeah, Lucky is terribly wounded. Blood comes out of her body, and yeah, no, this is a pretty
Cowboy
bad
rage
situation.
time. Cowboy rage time.
Yeah,
Lucky.
she steps back here, and it is a Big Banger's turn right next to Lisa.
Currently being sprayed on. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed, although you are, that is like an extra
Yeah, I know
minus
it's covered.
30,
Yeah,
an extra minus 30 from point blank. With
yeah.
all
I
on.
know. I didn't hit him anyways. I just.
All right, he's gonna eat some buff out.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
God, I just always imagine people when they're like taking a whole bottle of buff, they take a whole bottle of pills, they just like throw it into the mouth, like chew it, swallow it. Like that sounds like the most unpleasant thing in the world.
No, you eat it like a duck.
I'm sorry, what?
All right.
Huh?
You eat it
Oh,
like
I
you
get
would eat
it,
a
I
duck,
get it,
or you
I
eat
get
it like a
it.
duck eats.
He then
just go, "Ah," and
he
you
just tries to butcher and cleaver you, and
On the subject of
And
dogs.
the roll
That's-
doesn't come up.
no, it did. It just went up top for some reason. It hits you.
Oh.
It does that number. It does is actually a 6 due to the buff out. How much HP? How much hardness do you have on your lower body?
6.
6. That goes that. Only half. Yeah, it doesn't damage you. It is Charlie's turn. It's Charlie's turn.
Charlie's turn.
Lucky
Yeah.
just got shot.
Yeah, Lucky just got
That was
shot.
our-
You hear it cry out terribly from both heads.
Oh my
What?
god.
Stop.
That was our problem.
Stop.
Did you just make a noise? Oh god.
You do not have line of sight on the Skull Taker.
But on this big bag here,
Yeah, you got line on him. He is crouched and behind some light cover from medium, but you can still shoot him, and he's within close range of a long range weapon that I'm assuming you're shooting.
What about this guy's bonuses? He's just crouched, and
Who?
is he behind any cover?
He is crouched behind cover, but that would be from where you're standing. He's being covered, and that guy's lying
okay.
down
Well,
behind cover.
I'm still gonna go for this guy then.
The guy far to the east.
Yes, the big bang, tired looking guy.
All right, so you
Oof,
you hit an 8.
just like a horrible roll all
You
together.
miss with an 84, splazing the wall behind him. Yeah, because even if it hit, you would have done min damage. You melt some rock behind his head. It is Lisa's turn. Lisa, they
Yeah.
stop being suppressed if you don't suppressing fire again.
Yes, I understand that. I, however, need to kill things. So I'm going to swing at this guy and hit and deal pretty mediocre damage.
What if you took a step back and suppressing fire? Wouldn't you just like cut him in half?
Can't. It's,
So like my
blocked
my to hit with ranged weapons is still not that amazing
All right,
because
so,
my doubling only affects strength and agility, doesn't affect.
all right, so
perception.
you hit him.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see his health bar before.
What's his... okay, well, so bear in mind, I haven't adjusted it for the overheal that he has.
Okay.
So
Did I really not do like I didn't take out his
Well,
overheal?
so
really?
you hit him in his lower body, and I was about to ask you for the hardness in his lower body for some reason, but I have that here in my bestiary. Yeah, and it is insignificant compared to the fucking piercing you have. So the rip. Well, the problem is now we have to calculate how far you even get through his res.
No.
Because yeah, so the rip
it's
damage
35.
doesn't do it, and then yeah, so it looks like actually you might not. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't get all the way through his overheal.
Wow,
Damn.
it's a chonky boy.
Is
Pain
this
in my
buff
ass.
out?
Yeah. Did you?
Okay.
It listed the effects in half in chat. His res is increased by 3. His
Yeah.
vitality and max vitality goes up by 6.
Yeah.
His strength is up by
No,
20.
no, I saw it. It's just I didn't calculate the numbers in my head. I guess. I'll just swing at him again. Like, not much else I can do.
That's a hit. That's
Better
a hit.
damage.
So if the last one did,
Better damage.
then the difference between those two would be
Quick
5.
Quick.
So 5 plus 4.
Wow.
9. All right, yeah. So he's bloodied now, even through his roid rage. There's blood on the leaws of the dead grass on the street. Actually, mixed in with like the white puddle behind him.
Monkey W.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Okay, that's my turn.
Lisa, you killed some. You didn't kill him. It's Felix's turn. Felix.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
Zaya, bro.
Protectron's actually going to go first. He's going to try to shoot at the same Bing Bang as last time.
All right, shoot him.
Misses quite.
Nice though. Nice. Can I get a nice?
Nice.
Nice.
Protectron?
Nice.
Protectron goes, ah! And then goes back into cover.
Wow.
New programming has been added.
Clip that. Clip it. Chat. Clip it. Chat. Clip it.
Shit.
So Felix, you shoot and
Now I'm trying to work out who best to shoot at.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you have the Big Banger handled, Lisa?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll go for the Bing Bang I shot at last time. That's a hit.
Yeah. So crouch behind the rack -20, but a +10 from close range. Yeah, you hit.
I mean, it's an aimed shot, so that's like out of an 83, it hits.
Oh yeah. Okay. The aimed.
Yeah, sorry, I should have stated I was aiming, but I effectively always aim when I can.
So that's a 9. Yeah, punches through that. So he's at like 2 HP before we even do the damage die. Yeah, no, oh, to the head. Yeah, no. This guy's head pops off like a fucking, like, overripe melon.
I don't know that that's the sound melons make, but,
That's like a.
Okay, King. You tango down. It's Sydney's turn.
Oh lord,
You.
I'm worried about not killing this guy. So.
Are you gonna do the
God.
Sydney special? Are you gonna do the Sydney special?
God no! Wait. Oh shit. I don't see anyone over there, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna bite me in the ass. But yeah, sure. Sydney special. Just
Wait.
don't die.
This is. Okay. I thought you were just gonna run away.
Nah, man. Is this good?
Yeah, that's good.
Kosher?
Yeah,
Is
you're
it-
at half speed from crouching or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, come up on him.
Okay, and then wait. Long gun. So here.
Lap.
Give him so plus 30, right?
50,
Right.
60, 70. He's pro, but you're at point blank. Like
Yeah,
at some point,
79.
at this point, his firing profile is wider to you, not narrower, and you're like standing on this mound above him. So conceptually, I would say that his being prone doesn't actually help him right now. This is when you come around the corner on a guy in Arma and he's laid out and you just like burst fire down his spine. Yeah, that's a hit. The Ripper meets his res, and you just fucking you shoot him in the pelvis. He dies.
Awesome. And with like the end of my movement, like I want to end that in like a dolphin dive.
Oh my god.
All right.
Where are you diving to?
Yeah, over there. Yeah, you die behind the cover. All right,
Yeah.
that's Sydney's turn.
oh lord, he diving.
Oh lord, he diving. All right, so
you do be kind of diving though.
all right, Twembly.
Twembly
You are aware of two.
Kun.
Twembly.
12 Kun.
12-sided guy. Please save me from this realm of terror.
Mage be like, just
Sorry about that. I
Twembly
did step
Kun.
away from the mic.
Oh
Let's see
my
here.
god, no, I'm not
So-
that way.
So there's that
Not
moment
that
of
way.
like, excuse you, as I realize they've shot my Brahmin.
Mhm.
So now I have to measure this out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Lord,
makes
he
him
coming.
angry.
So now I have that. I can't remember the name of it, but I have that trait that allows me to ignore difficult terrain.
Yeah, in wilderness difficult terrain, yes. So you will be able to dive through those bushes over that grassy mound, no impediment to Twembly's ferocious advance. The charge of the Twembly Brigade.
So
Ready, go.
I move.
And you can make the full
Here?
action attack charge if you'd like.
Oh my god.
Can you charge?
No,
can
I'm
you charge
good.
a range attack?
No, not with a ranged
And
attack.
then
I assume he
will
was going to knife
fire
her.
my. I can't move that far. Or wait, could I?
Not a range attack.
It's like,
just
it's like your
shoot
movement
someone
twice and then
gun it.
half again or something, and then make an attack, right?
So a charge lets you go half to half again your movement. So you could actually move for a charge. You can move up to 1.5 your speed.
My speed is 28. Let's.
So 14 from where you are.
So I could get like here and then.
Yeah, 28, and then from here
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, if I change. Oh yeah, I can.
you can make a
I can
melee. Yeah,
make that.
Oh lord, he
Oh, yeah,
charged.
yes.
and you do
Yes.
like damage too.
If you hit, you also do 1d4 psychic damage, but that won't matter because she has like 2 HP left. If you hit, she's dead. Yeah, you hit with a roll of 52 with a target of 54, and she dead as your knife finds that place in her chest that makes her dead as the air goes out of her lungs.
Amazing.
You don't fuck with my Brahmin.
How many spots in her?
I mean,
chest
you did
make
use
her
the
dead?
Brahmin for cover. I don't want to
Under the-
victim blame.
I
but, like,
disagree.
Under
You're not wrong, but I disagree.
All right,
That's
mage.
like taking a civilian as a hostage, using them as a human shield, and be like, "How dare you shoot that civilian?"
All right,
Which
mage.
is
I mean-
the absolutely thing I would do.
Fairness.
Thank you.
Mage, it is
It's
present
kinda-
your turn.
I get it. Sorry.
Mage is
Okay.
open.
So I see that this guy is probably occupied fighting Lisa. I'm not gonna worry about that, but I do have a Meow down on the field, so I'm gonna run over to him. Let me see, snap the center.
You can
Yeah,
get there.
I can get
You just
there.
can't. You just can't heal him this turn.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, Sydney, stay with me, you dumb bastard.
Do you?
Dean,
All right,
I'm right
so,
here.
so you're just running up to help him.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, so we return to the crouch battle, the battle of the two crouchers. It's like squatting, like whacking each other. And the Big Bang. There's actually supposed to be like a balance hit system. You can knock someone over if they're crouching, you melee them, but
God.
we never use that. But we're not
My
going to start
brain.
now.
I love it.
Bonk. Bionk.
So, can I get a D10 roll real quick?
I feel
All right, and
what's
here
the-
I was thinking I might have to finish them off my turn.
What's the hardness on your upper body?
I'm tilted.
Oh, this is not the one that turns you off,
This is
is
also
it?
like the second crit in a row.
Yes, it is the one that turns me off. I'm just checking what the number is.
From the
That's a
same
one-
enemy. By the way, just to be clear,
no!
this is the
Let's
guy who
roll
threw the
12.
grenade that critted. This is his
Sorry?
second crit of the battle. He threw the crit grenade.
Oh my god, he's a god.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so and all right. And,
Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, I don't
all right.
turn
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. So
but-
so you resist the crit. What is the hardness on your upper body?
Holy shit.
Upper body is 9.
Okay. So the 4. All right. So
This guy's a
Eight,
god. He's the most powerful
7.
unit.
On the other hand, like he's not that smart because he's the only
Five.
guy left,
Yeah.
and like there's many of
amazing,
us.
amazing. So there's the 5 on the armor, right?
He's also buffed out.
It goes down.
What your question is?
This is the 5 left on that as the damage gets to it. There's 5 for your res. This man. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not factoring the fact that he has +2 strength. He was going to do 1 damage. It says he does 3. He like tinks the paint on a max roll. He tinks the paint. It is Charlie's turn.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, oh wait. That was his first swing, wasn't it?
That was a crit, actually. Yeah, so. roll
Oh,
more damage.
right. Yeah, there's an extra D8. You're right. So there's an extra 6 coming through. and then he will he will at like a -20 or whatever, because I don't think these guys have lightning blows. Although let me check that on the big banger. They don't. So at a -20, he's gonna try and cleave you. He does not hit. Charlie, it's your turn.
All right, so Charlie's gonna pop around the safety train.
Safety train, I love it.
Yeah, it's train safe. It's where you stay if you want to stay safe and not get shot.
Can I get a
On the street.
Rainbow? Please compose a Soul Train remix.
He's gonna take a shot at
I mean, Soul Train isn't a song though; it's just a show that has
little
songs.
big boy over here.
I don't even know. I
Young
don't even know what that is. I'm
here.
sorry.
All right, so
I
that's
think
a
I'm too
hit.
much of a zoomer.
That's okay. So that's a hit. And holy
Yep.
shit, yeah, that he's actually wait
Is
a
it a
minute. He's
crit?
roid raging. So you get all the way through his armor. Yeah, is it a crit? Is it a crit? What's your perception bonus? What's your
Luck.
your luck? Your luck is a
It's
12.
quite high.
Your luck is a 12. Yeah, no, it would be physically impossible for you not to crit that. So roll me an extra d12. So your 6 goes against his 7 res. Leaving 14. So
He has to be dead.
14 gets through. 24 gets through. He's at -15. His max was 16 before he did. Yeah. So
He's a puddle. He's a puddle on
his
the floor.
chest explodes.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Sky High?
Yes.
There
Remember
is-
that character that turns into a puddle? That's him right now.
There is gore
Oh,
like
so
all over Lisa's paint job right now.
And baby, he was gone.
Oh my god.
Man, last enemy just has to crit me and just hit you with
Yeah.
a little bit.
He got crit
Fucking
back.
annoying.
What comes around goes
True,
around.
true.
Yeah, so
Wait, oh my god. Lisa, do you need a paint job fix up? Because I can do that, my character says, gesturing to her paint kit.
I have a nice little looting circle of 3 bodies immediately around me.
I believe I require more than just a paint job.
Oh, well, I can't do anything more than just paint.
Efficient repairs are required.
all right, yeah. So you guys I don't know if you guys want to loot any of the only real weapon of value. All right, so if you check the woman who you murdered with a knife, Twembly, she has a Chinese officer sword in the scabbard on her hip. She
yes.
also has
Yes, please.
a lever repeater.
Take that back. Belongs to our people. Reclaim.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Mine.
Oh, shit.
Wait, the cowboy is saying he wants it. Charlie, are you gonna stand for this?
You want the sword?
I mean, he's also Blade's guy.
You have a
He won't
machete. What do you want a Chinese officer sword for?
And
I have combat knives.
yeah. What are the
Yeah.
stats? Oh wait, I can look that up. Right.
It that I've checked, it is actually in there. It is a D10
wait.
agility
Oh,
bonus,
it's actually
3
a
pen,
dope
2
weapon.
rip, slashing and
Is it
fancy.
strength or-
It's agility.
D10 plus agility,
Oh, then yeah.
3-2. It's actually
Alright.
really good. Wait, and then
Murder with this thing.
Tumbly gets +2 on it as well.
Yeah, it is a really good
Alright.
weapon.
Yeah. So Twombly, it's a
Western
D10 plus
samurai
ability,
here.
and then Twombly gets 5-4. Jesus Christ, it's almost as good as me. Actually, that is literally as good as me.
Alright.
All right. Yeah. So Charlie, how do you feel about this Western cowboy obtaining a Chinese officer sword?
I don't really care.
All right.
Getting old Samurai Jack up in the air.
Oh my God.
Wait, why does Twombly deal my damage to me? Hello.
All right, yeah. So you guys, what do you? All right. So after the battle, I mean, like they have javelins and spears and zip guns. I don't think you want those. The only thing I will say that
powder.
What was the gun? Lever repeater, right? Okay.
and the lever repeater. I would say there's one other thing that you find of magnitude, which is one shrapnel grenade.
I take it.
Up.
Does the other
Yeah, I
big
know.
banger perhaps also have some buff out on him?
So I would say that the other shrapnel grenade is on the big banger, who's right over here, and Twombly is currently looting on the hill. So like I'm gonna say that anybody down here would get to it before Twembley.
Yeah. So, but like, what? So what does this guy have? Is my question. Not the
I
shrapnel
just-
grenade.
I have no idea the grenade
Oh,
there.
so
I'm
that's
just
what he
worried
has. The
about.
shrapnel grenade. Okay.
This guy has a
One-
shrapnel grenade, a butchering cleaver, and a 45 auto pistol.
No,
I'll
mage.
take
No,
the shrapnel.
no, you're not allowed.
No.
It's a it's a strength bonus weapon, anyways. So I'm taking it.
Look, everybody gets more than one usually. You took out a whole facility. With us almost in it.
Yeah, you don't get second chances on situations like that.
Grenade privileges revoked.
Yeah. Right.
The character's secret mission, aside from reviving her vault, is to get one of those now.
Excellent. Well, if you guys like to put
I also
yourselves,
take the repeater.
whenever you guys are good to
I
go,
already have one.
And now I have a spare for when mine breaks. It goes
You
on my
got a repeater. It's
yeah.
not funny, but I laughed.
All right. So, by the way, she had
Can we get some medical help for Sydney?
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for my turn.
Also, I presume we're not doing anything anymore today. Like, are we done tonight?
I was gonna have you guys pull up on a play. So, what the fuck? There's no way that that result can happen. Oh, I fucked up the roll. Hold on, one moment.
Yeah, you said
you find 1244 rounds on her.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you guys want to post yourselves up in this square? And north is like the top is like who's out front, and this notch is who gets full alertness.
I would like to do the health things to Sydney. What are my options again?
I don't think are we stopping for that? Or
We're
I mean,
not-
we probably should.
probably.
It would take
If you're-
it would take like a half hour to an hour to do surgery on him, Pat.
Yeah, so do you want my last stim pack, I guess?
You have med kits. You have a full medium-sized med kit.
Okay. Yeah, I use one.
You also have healing powder,
I
right?
heard knocking around. What's that?
I think you heal plus a +4, right, Pat? Or 5? Or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
A +4. All right, yeah. So I will slap a +4 on Sydney.
Okay, thank you.
So Sydney is now up to 5.
Can he med kit plus the healing powder? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, so you just did the bandage. Yeah, so they use a healing powder on him. All right, +3. Anybody who got wounded in that, by the way, can get a bandage or a healing powder.
Band-aid.
All right, so
Yes,
yeah, so
I do
Charlie,
the medical thing.
Charlie, you get a +3,
Yeah, fine.
presumably.
Did Felix take damage there?
No, I didn't. This is just
Already
the health I went in with.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
I'm
yes.
fine though.
So you guys,
Healing powder.
yeah, you get healing powdered, and
Nice.
so you're just down 1 HP, or vitality rather, and yeah, you guys are all formed up, and you continue down the 430, and yeah, as you guys approach, you notice some things. One is a sign for grangers. It appears to have been some sort of grain silo-y facility with, you see like a truck parked there maybe. There's like a ruined warehouse and some weirdly grown over grain that's still out there in like open storage stuff. There's also some silos connected up next to it. There seems to have once been some sort of like a watery pier connection that's long since evaporated. You also see further to the east a very fertile area. And there's like slick mud from the recent rains. And it's just,
That's
you
quite
see shiny chitin down this winding river path.
Oh fuck!
As a number of your little friends, Max
My
leaves,
friend.
seem to be present. It seems that the rains have drawn them out.
Cute. I like it.
Can I lay down?
Can you lay down?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Aw.
It doesn't sound like fun.
I like it. Let's go there.
Can we just
Oh, you're
avoid
wrong.
them? Like,
So here's the situation.
right?
Here's the situation. There is a river. There are 2 bridges over the river. Why the fuck is my Roll20 on my desktop refusing to load the map?
Oh my god.
Like
Your computer.
it's only with
I had to-
fucking.
I had to reload earlier. For Roll20.
All right.
I haven't had any issues all night actually.
Yeah, I
Alright.
haven't really either.
Yeah, so this
Like,
setup just
thing where you
isn't going
try
to
to
work
move to a
anymore.
different
Is
page,
what I've
it
learned.
just showed
I saw the high road cams on all the VOD downloads were like choppy as fuck. Like I think it's literally whereby slowing everything down.
Could be.
Oh boy.
And like
Could be.
More reason
Maybe.
it's like whereby.
all right, yeah. So you guys see there's a river. There's 3 bridges. One of which appears to have been dismantled even before the war. Like the far side sort of goes into greenery and mud, and the middle is just not there. The middle one is a traditional pre-war like road, and the other one is a train bridge, which is still more or less intact, although one side is knocked down a bit.
Brains.
Yeah, in the mud along the river, up a bit, you see suggestions of not mud crabs,
Mirelurks.
Mirelurks, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Those mud crabs. We could just walk in there and like beat them to death. with
you
punches and
you also see the Granger's facility to the left of there, which has a good vantage over it. And yeah, the storm clouds are like whirring a bit and almost growing lower.
Oh boy.
Gonna be like fog.
Yeah, like the suggestions of fire. It's not quite on the ground yet, but it's coming down.
Mothman.
So, do we want to hide out in this facility here? No, this facility, in this like grain silo place.
Yeah, I will also point out.
Yeah, I mean-
so like you
You
guys,
said it's crawling with Triton. Do we got numbers on crawling?
Does it look
I
like
wanna
a
fight the
sea
kite.
crawling?
you can give me a fieldcraft spotting, but I can just say that like it's hard to like keep track because we're talking about stuff that's like on the horizon or
I
nearish
heard
by.
Fieldcraft.
That's fair, but like minimum
I don't
bound.
think you should go anywhere near it.
Yo, but it's like
Minimum
about
bound should be
rain.
easy to figure. Like how many can I see at one glance?
Like 7 at least. However,
All right,
that's
that's not
counting
great.
that's counting like that's counting like all the way out 2 squares to your east, 2.5 miles away.
Are we supposed to be on the bigger map now?
Fuck, yes you are. What the fuck? No, I dragged the player banner to Crescent.
No. I
Yeah, we're
think
good.
Hold
I
on.
think Max was saying, "Are we supposed to be on a small map?" Question mark.
No, I'm still looking at the battle map we were at earlier.
I've just
looking at the
ta-
large map.
I've just toggled
Okay,
maps.
that's weird. Let me reload Railroad Map. I've been
Yeah.
having the issue.
Yeah, I'm a large map
so maybe-
too.
Yep.
Yeah, so Granger's. Departy is by Granger's. East is further into Bing Bang Land. You see a terrible totem of skulls, rib cages, bones. And further to the north, you see a bridge over some overgrown swampish greenery. And
So-
there's
okay.
definitely like stuff, but like some of the stuff you're seeing is up to 2.5 miles away. But it just suggests that the banks of this river, the water has brought out the Mirelurks, and it's like they're enjoying the mud.
So like this way is Big Bang Territory.
Super cute.
This way is Mirelurks.
Like
Well, we're
this,
going north either way.
this bridge, yeah. This bridge.
So, like-
Which way does the
so,
trail
like,
to the
going-
flare go? Or do we get the flare with the big bangs?
So the trail, the normally the traceability of the trail would go away when you get to the street. However, Greg sees evidence of some injections of some sort and some dirty hypodermics near an overturned train car on the train bridge, or more like a cargo container. And he then sees some bent foliage, and it looks like the path is somewhere on the north side of the bridge is where your flare gun lies.
Oh my.
All right, seems like that's the direction to go in then. You might want to stop in Granger's for now, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to rain. Is what you're saying?
Maybe.
Potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. Worst case scenario, we
wait it
clear out
out.
another place.
Wait it out. Heal up, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Potentially to Lee.
Potentially. Yeah. So
We're waiting like a quarter day, basically. So what is that, like 3 or 4 hours?
yeah. So like, you'll be able to make it to Italia by nightfall, depending on how long you wait. Actually, yeah.
Well-
So it's gonna be a close thing. But here's what happens. I haven't finished the Granger's map yet. I could just speed map in front of you, but it's also 11:51.
And I have to go to the bathroom. So.
Yeah, I have to go too.
All right.
Go to bed.
All right. All right. So the Canadians go potty, and Greg tells me his favorite least favorite one wants to see more of.
Oh no, this isn't potty. This is like I have to go.
Oh, well, Greg and then 12-sided.
Favorite was probably the combat. I feel like enemies really took advantage of the terrain and the ambush. Least favorite. I don't really know.
Well, Splish Splash just came on.
Oh my god.
This probably also, I'm contractually obligated to inform you that Darren's music career took off with a songwriting partnership he formed in 1995 with a dude he met in a candy store in Washington Heights. That's
How
a
do
little
you
weird.
meet someone in the candy store?
Who fucking knows?
What?
Generally,
Yeah,
you're both in the candy store.
meet your agent in a candy store. I just thought that was kind of fucking weird. But
Who wants some more?
I want to see more of. More of the wild and wacky wastelands.
Yeah.
All the wacky characters and civilizations and shit. All right.
All
There you
right.
go. Have a good
See ya.
Crash.
12-sided. Hit me with it.
Favorite. You reminded me that charge is a thing, so I could like run up and stab what's her face. That was very, very cinematic. Least favorite, them shooting Lucky.
Yeah, those dicks.
I mean, I'm using it as cover, but I will never admit that other than just now. Want to see more of... I don't know, I want to see more of, like, enemies like the Skull Taker, Scalp Taker. Just because we don't know what made her special, really.
So like enemies like the Skull Taker, or literally more Skull Takers?
Yes.
Gotta tell me what you want, or I don't know.
Well, again, we don't know what made her special, right? So I don't have an answer for you on that one.
So you want more special enemies?
Sure, yes.
All right. Is there your least favorite thing that I controlled? Because, I mean, you kind of chose to interpose Lucky there.
Least favorite there. No, I can't say.
All right.
This is a pretty brief session overall, so there wasn't a lot to least favorite.
All right. Thank you. And Max, hit me with it.
All right. A bit slow in the first half. It was a enjoyable fight. The party was pretty fun. The conversation with Boat Guy was a good time. It was a good fight, though. I think we're able to spring on the ambush. That's always fun. Yeah. The biggest criticism is just like not as much happened as I feel like should have.
Yeah, a lot of it's because, like, I don't know, I did a very good job the first time in Junk Heap, like, establishing it. And now that you guys are back after so long, I'm just like, it's a place with people in it. And that led to a lot of groping and a failed attempt to, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It took too long to get things done. I wasn't prepared enough, etc., etc. What do you want to see more of?
Honestly, like, pacing issues aside, structurally, I think this was a good session and is on a good vein of, like, we're out in the wasteland, we're fighting stuff, it's fun, it's interesting. We're going on an adventure, we have, like, a clear goal in mind, and it shouldn't take a billion years to do.
Yeah, so like the fact that like you've gone somewhere, you had like a non-encounter, You found out about a flare gun that might be in your future. You got ambushed.
Yeah,
Now
it
you
feels like we
switch
have a
choices.
quest.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. And anything else? MEX?
Nothing. That's about it.
All right, bullshit bit with it.
Favorite, least favorite. All right, so favorite, we'll see the combat. Getting bullied was fun. It's nice to know that
Ooh.
I am mortal. Honestly, the beginning was funny. I enjoyed that as a player, but so can't really gripe about that. I had my fun in that, even though we weren't really
Oh.
playing the game, but it was still fun. So, least favorite? I don't know. I don't really think I have much besides dog attack.
Doggo wants love.
Doggo wants love.
It's
What was I saying? I don't really think I had much for least favorite. I mean, like, you know, ambushes are ambushes. They just happen. We maybe having. Well, like the alertness, maybe like playing it like we could see it from further down the road, maybe, so we can kind of be like, oh hey, we're about to walk into an ambush rather than I see someone moving as an option. Now that would always have to be like, you know, somebody has to like roll really well, you know, for that. So that's like fine if we just like get screwed over by rolls. That's fine.
If it's like a narrow detection, like
Yeah.
it could count for degrees of success.
Yeah. And as far as something to see, I don't want to see the Mirelurks, but that's because am not healthy. But I know we will see them, and I do want to see Italia. I can't wait to get in there. It's gonna be fun to mess with robots. Hopefully in a way that doesn't end up with possible party death. Because if anyone would do it, robots would.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. And Rainbow, hit us with it.
See it.
Yeah. Sorry. Give me a second to compose my thoughts. I honestly liked today a lot. Like, I feel like we were pretty. It was a lot like it was pretty chill, and I just like, you know, we were just having fun, laughing about stuff. It wasn't so like yeah, we didn't really do a lot in the beginning. So like from a plot progression standpoint, not the best, right? Because I mean, you know, like markets, like selling stuff aside, right? Like sorry, just give me a second to like. I think it was fun. I don't know how it translated to like as like from a viewer's perspective, whether seeing us just like enjoying ourselves is more fun, is more like interesting to watch, or they really want to like see the plot progress and stuff, right? Like, I'm not sure, but it was definitely like more fun as a player. As like a performer, I guess it's like, I hate to use that word, but like it wasn't that great. So I guess that's what I'll say about that. The combat was fun. It was interesting. I like that you added more types of enemies. Like, you know, the whatever her name was, the skull taker. Unlucky I got crit twice, but besides that, you know, I mean, I think the kind of the fix that we did for the like blocking crit thing was, it worked as intended and it felt good. So yeah, I'm sorry, that was not very useful feedback, but
Yeah. And what do you want to see more of?
I honestly I like the pacing of today, and I wish more sessions could have this sort of pacing, where it's like, a bunch of like before the break, we have like talking and like kind of planning, and like most of the like role playing happens in that area, and then like maybe like break on till the end or till near the end is like a combat, either that or the other way around. I just personally like to have like a setup like that. I don't know, like having like
more breathers.
like, yeah, and I like that it was a little bit of a longer combat, like having like a really short combat at the beginning or something, and then like a bunch of like roleplay stuff, and then like starting a combat at the end and maybe not getting to finish it, or like just having a really short one at the end or something is less fun. I like it, like I just enjoy that it's like it was split into like two pretty even sections, and
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Pat.
Okay. I liked today's session. It's kind of chill, mellow. That's good on occasion. I must say I didn't find it like the craziest in terms of entertainment factor, but I mean I enjoyed myself bantering. So I was enjoying myself. It's not like I was bored or anything. But I just it was pretty chill. And so I liked the fact that we're moving forward, progression. I like the world. I want to see more of your take on it. I really, really want to see the Italia factory. That's going to be fun to check out. So that's kind of something I'm looking forward to in the future. Things I didn't really like. I mean, I feel like it was fun banter wise, but it wasn't like the most entertaining things we've done before, kind of. And I felt like the ambush was a bit predictable, hence the fact that I literally called it out and got us that advantage.
So it didn't feel good; it just sort of felt samey.
Yeah, but samey is good. I like what we've been doing so far, and I want to see more of it. And what I want to see more of, I want to see the chitin ladies. I mean, the crab girls. I mean, the
Mirelurks?
Yeah, I want to see the crabs.
All right, you want to see some Mirelurks?
They're cute. Yeah.
All right. With that, I think that we're going to send you off to Dale Rick. He's Dale. He's Rick. They're Dale. They're Rick. I confess I'm not sure. They're.
It wasn't possible, but here we
Yeah,
are.
but go say hello to Dale Rick. Thank you all for coming out. Maybe did a long conversation over with regularly blue. Yeah, but we also we welcome audience feedback. But of course, think we're at the end of the night here. I'm gonna send you guys off. Thank you for coming out.
Yay! See you guys next time.
Yeah, every Thursday. Don't forget to tune in Tuesday, Saturday for Change Stars.
Woo! Check it out. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna kill it.
All right, hit raid now.
Pepe hands.